but I forget what it was.
You know, I've never looked very closely at these like foods that they have laid out in this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! But like that's very clearly just an unedited box of curry, right?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. That's almost certainly what it is.
That is.
Dibs on the candy bars.
Dibs on the candy bars.
I see no candy bars.
Fresh fruit.
Are you able to play some music, darling?
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
Yeah.
Happening in my backyard, I just saw a falcon go by.
Oh my god!
Don't put your camera at it.
Logan again.
Carpooling.
Why is it gonna attack my window?
Hold on. In what world does a falcon need to carpool?
I mean, you don't want to fly all
well,
the
you
time.
say that. You say that. I saw a picture of a Roadrunner in a passenger side car earlier on Twitter.
Well, that's because he's running from the coyote.
Yeah. He had to go fast.
I thought you were going to save the government.
I think it would need the carpool because it's got to save its energy for when it gets to Logan's house.
That's true.
Candy bars?
Oh, that's 100% curry.
That's power cells.
Those are Duracell batteries, actually.
No, those are fucking fuel rods.
Yeah, wait, are those flares? Or are they like, yeah, dude, these
flare would make sense considering the location.
Yeah, they're camping, right?
They're on
a fucking island.
There we go.
Pegasus.
Yeah, but they have camping supplies because the whole point is they're in the wilderness in Duelist Kingdom. Thank you, by the way, for the Sparkle On puns. Appreciate it. I'm glad you remembered.
I just left it from last session. I figured
Also,
it was appropriate.
Hi, Chad.
I had camping supplies. Everyone else was just kind of wandering around the woods, bumble fucking.
And to be fair, honestly, good for them.
Chad, I'm very sorry.
This is why they lost.
Chat,
it's like everyone else in the Duelist Kingdom battle, except for maybe like Weevil and Rex, actually had a plan for surviving the desert on Pegasus's fucked up island.
Which is weird, because, like, Weevil's the bug guy. You would think he, like, knows how to be in the wilderness, maybe.
Not only is he the bug guy, he's the bug guy who stole, like, the secret plans from Pegasus so that he knew how the island worked, and, like, they had the field power bonuses.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It wasn't literally all just made up. They just knew how it was supposed to work.
It was all
it was like you get a power on your field if you play the right element type on the element on the island.
Man, remember when elements meant something?
They do matter right now. They matter a lot.
Now everybody's just dark warriors.
No, not even true. Elements really matter right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a problem, actually. Fire is like the best attribute by a lot. By a lot.
Everybody's just fire warriors.
Not fire just fire. It's just fire.
I'm activating Kenki.
Remember when Yu-Gi-Oh was good?
I activate DNA surgery. Everyone is now fire machines.
There we go, I fixed it.
I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! until the most recent format, because it's expensive.
Sorry, that doesn't mean it's good.
Support?
Well, you can go suck a shit.
Guys, can you check on the stream? I fixed it.
Mad that you're wrong whenever you talk. Mad that you're wrong about card games and bad at them. Mad that you're bad. Mad because bad? I'm sorry, that was mean. I shouldn't have said that just because I beat your ass repeatedly in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Because it's bad.
Burger's not powerful enough.
Burger is okay.
Can you guys check on the stream? I fixed something.
Yeah, this is an important fix. I think this is actually really vital. Hold on, let me turn up my quality just so I can really see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did that. Remember what we didn't do between sessions?
What?
The rest of our downtime.
True.
Oh my fucking god, we have another downtime action.
We do.
No. We're gonna do the session. Like...
How much money do I get for the last couple days of me trying to make money?
Yeah, I was just gonna spend time getting money.
Okay.
Money.
Hold on, there's a money calculator.
My money times 3 that I got last time.
Yeah.
Okay, but I had a complex series of actions that I wanted to do.
Alright.
And I'm not even joking. I wish I was joking.
Go, Logan, go.
Okay, let me get
should we get started? Should we, like...
I mean, Logan's got this. Welcome, everybody. It's time for session.
Gwen, do you not have, like, a way to lead us in, please? So that we don't... Why are they running away? Why are you starting the session, Regef? What the fuck?
Shit, I just got really distracted. I just found my promos I won Saturday at my locals, and they're really pretty card art.
Funny fact, not
Alright.
Yu-Gi-Oh related, everyone.
Alright, Logan, what's the action you're taking?
Yeah, it's Flesh and Blood.
So I wanted to borrow. I wanted to see if I could borrow enough money from everybody to get 10 gold, so that I could use it to buy the pieces to make a spyglass.
Okay.
You're
Roll
which is-
Society.
your infinite spyglass money hack.
Yes,
All
as
right,
long as I
roll
find somebody to buy it.
Roll Society.
Okay.
Won't it take you the whole day anyway, so you don't even get time to sell it?
We have a
sorry,
week.
Logan.
Okay, I'm not getting the money from Little Ricky. Would anybody else like to give me 3 gold?
3? I can give you, like, 2.
I have no
Okay.
money.
That's 2 gold from Dr. Graves.
Shouldn't you have
If
your
you can
share-
buy it, if not, I'm keeping that shit.
Hskoro, shouldn't you have your share from the loot that was split up?
Yeah,
And you
you
guys
got...
sold the...
I did not know we had sold that yet.
Yeah, we were dividing. We spent 10 minutes dividing it up.
Well, yeah, we were dividing. I
Platinum
didn't know we had
Fang,
like
yeah.
sold all the other stuff then.
The
Yeah,
spice
so-
box.
38 gold,
So
5
7.
ways.
Yeah, we had 7.
Seven.
It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a 7-7 split.
Yeah,
Or
it was
7,
7
8
gold,
split?
7 silver. Yes, it was 7. It was 7 gold, 7 silver. Or no, it was fuck. It was.
No, you're right. It was 7 gold, 7 silver.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
because 335 divide. Yes, so it was 7 gold, 7 silver.
I forgot I had
That
an
was what
extra,
was pulled
I
out.
had an extra gold, so actually I'm good with Graves. You can keep your money, Hskoro. Keep your
Fuck
filthy money.
you. Fuck you. Only me. Only me. I'll lose everything.
Okay, I will be spending.
Shouldn't have been a rube. What's a different funny olden word that I can use that isn't the name?
Okay, wait.
of a
The fact
friend?
that I'm actually doing this means I should probably get the funny stuff off the screen.
Oh fuck! It's reflection
Yeah, I
night.
hear.
Anyways, go watch that, everybody.
I
It's
mean, I
always
also
reflection
promos in like my writing servers, so some of them might be from there.
Okay, so we got
I don't know if I could get it.
Downtime.
I don't think I'm allowed to self-promote in the Other Side Picnic fandom Discord, but
I
might
wouldn't
break the
want you to
rules.
do that and get banned from a server.
expect
That'd
it.
be funny though.
I attempted crafting check after I spent 2 days of work setting up, which I don't. I only need 1 because I have a manual. So that gives me that. With that, I can roll a crafting check. And the DC is based off of the original DC. That is definitely enough. I'm very sure that's not a critical success. So reduces the melee by amount, increased by a level and efficiency rank. This is a level 0. Spyglass is a level 0 item, so I spend 1 day making it, and I'm gonna spend the next day trying to sell it.
Okay.
Can you put me on the map?
There is a market in Greater Edge that you can probably just sell it for just fine. There's
Should I make a roll to try and sell it?
if you want, but I would say that just like per the rules of the per like settlement rules, I'm pretty sure you can buy and sell any like common goods just fine, since Great Urge is a high enough level.
Yeah, okay, it's a common level 0 good. It just also it just also sells for 20 gold because it's a well-made item.
You can find a buyer just fine.
All right.
Yippee!
So I spend the next day selling that shit. Hold on.
You're gonna pocket all the profits off of this too. I just realized I got.
No, I'm splitting it. I'm giving you double your income, so you get 6 gold.
Wait, really?
Yeah, hold on.
Yippee! Yay!
It's hush money.
Can I double it and pass it to the next person? Don't pass it to the next person. I want that shit.
Pass it to me. Pass it to me.
No. Wait.
Wait.
Does this work?
Look, make an investment and I'll triple.
Okay, no, that just sends you to the UID. Okay.
Okay, how much would I make off of this theoretically?
Well, you make 3 gold.
Yay!
I said I asked for 2. Well, actually, no. I would give you 4 gold. I just take 6. Who cares?
What? Okay, thank you.
Remove coins. 6. Yeah, it's hush money.
That's true.
All right. I've got 14 gold.
Nice, Pog. If that's the case, then hold on a second. I might be able to do something funny. Because
I'll probably spend the rest of the. I spent 1 day making caltrops. I spent 1 day making the glass, selling the glass. I still got 3 more days. I'll just make money.
Oh, we have 3 more days?
Yeah, because Gwen said around a week.
I think it was short until like 3 days.
I said 3 days. I
Okay,
said
so you
a
have
week
1 more
originally, and
day.
was like, oh, you guys get a lot of shit in downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 3 days is. I did all my stuff. I'm out of here.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the manor, I guess we're starting the session for real. Should I do a last time on? We kind of just limped into this one.
Wait,
I mean,
are we
last
finished
time
the downtime?
on,
I haven't finished my downtime. Regef did all of the downtime. I didn't get to finish mine.
Yeah, you go ahead and do yours. I finished all 3 days by just adding an additional couple silver from doing work like last time, because you take the same role.
Yeah. Give me a quickie second. I have 2 things I want to do that I should be able to theoretically do. Okay, so I can do this for sure, but I'm going to roll for, this will be 2 days of the thingy. So I'm going to roll my medicine check, and then I'm going to use the calculator. Medicine to earn income.
Wait, did you roll that the day before?
I did not. That was to mend his leg. So that's a 13. I don't think that passes, but I do still get money.
Yeah.
Because it's the DC should be 15, yeah, so I don't. But I do get...
What, the DCP 16? We're level 2?
Yeah. No, it's DC 15 because I'm an expert.
Ooh.
Or, no, wait, no. It is. Never mind, you're right. I forgot to put a 2 there. So, yes.
Yeah, I thought you just get more money.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, okay, so I just make 8 copper. Wait, that for 2 days? Oh, okay, because it's a...
No, you go per day.
Oh, per day.
Yeah. Unless you want to reroll it the next day, which I think you can do.
Sure. Oh, it said 2 days.
Yeah, if you want to try again, you must start over.
Okay, then I'll do it again. So 8 copper.
I know it's crap. Hold on. Earn income, failure. You shot at work, paid bare minimum. Gain the amount of currency listed in failure column and test your level. The GM will likely reduce how long you can continue at that task.
Okay, so do I just roll again for the next day then? I guess
no.
it says you get to choose how much. Yeah, so you get to choose when you initially roll. And I accidentally just rolled the 1 day. Sorry, everyone, we're figuring this out. The music is appropriate.
Actually, I just realized I don't know if I rolled or not.
Yeah, because
you rolled to do intimidation last time. I think you tried to find someone to do things.
That's what I did. Did I roll for the money that I got?
Yeah, you rolled, and you got fail.
So
Yeah, the intimidation.
So you
So
should
you
get
would be
4
making the same amount of
copper.
money. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I had, the 4 copper. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, I accidentally only rolled for the first day, so I think I need to roll for the second day anyways, because the math got fucked up. Yes, it did. Okay, awesome. Cool. May I roll, GM?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yay. Let's see if I do better. Wow, I fucking don't. Okay, 16 copper, I guess, for me. Yippee. So that's 1 silver and 8 copper. I mean, it's better than nothing. And then I want to buy a specific item. Shouldn't take too long because it's a common item. I want to get a gauntlet bow.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's something that's compatible with my devise a stratagem, but most importantly, it is a one-handed ranged weapon that I can also use to maybe block a little bit.
Cool. Yeah. That's a common item?
Yes.
Then you can just get it just fine.
Yeah, it's 9 silver. Yay.
Where?
2 weapon defensively. Yes. Okay. Cool. I will equip the gauntlet bow then. That is 9 gold. Yes. Okay. Does anyone else have anything we need to resolve?
I think that's everything.
Yeah. I got like 2 actions last time, so I'm all good.
Oh yeah, you did, I guess. Right, because you got to scout and then also do... Yeah.
Only got 1 thing, but...
Mm-hmm. But you used 2 actions to get one really, really cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
You saw a funny statue.
Yeah.
You saw a funny statue. Dun, 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 dun.
I just need to make 3 gold.
Dun, dun, dun,
Well, if you're gonna rob a bank, I'm sure that'll have plenty of gold.
Oh shit, wait, do I need to buy more arrows too? Hold on. Fuck. Because we're counting ammo and the thing counts ammo too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that separately, but I don't need to worry too much about that. You can keep going while I figure out how much that costs me.
Alright, so, boop, 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 boop. I'll change the music. Do we want a last time on?
Sure.
We kind of just rolled right into it.
We did, sort of.
Well, we rolled right into it because I wanted to do something really quick, and you were like, "Yeah, okay."
I don't even
We
think
figured
that
it was.
I think
We figured it was like, an, "Oh fuck, we forgot." Also, God, I don't look like this no more.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, you need to. Is it his default now?
It should have been.
Oh,
I
so
guess.
bright.
Hold on. Delete you.
Oh,
I mean, when I'm
Yeah,
talking
feels
about a
like-
character and a player whose genders are opposite, and I fucking my brain.
Update token. Make default. Where's the make default?
It should be. I was gonna say it should be in there somewhere, but I don't think that's helpful. It should be there.
The bolter.
Configure. Alliance. No. Why is that what comes up?
What?
Prototype token?
Maybe. Possibly.
Click.
And for once, I miss in roll 20 where you can just drag the icon from the menu and you just put it on the ground and that's what you look like.
You usually should be able to do that. Try now.
I don't think I can drag any icon from the side just onto the thing. It just drags my character
Yeah.
sheet. There we go.
Oh my god, why are you still so bright? I mean, it's better now.
I'm
for
pale,
sure.
but you can see my eyes.
Oh my god, you have jaundice. Welcome to the furry episode of The Simpsons, everybody.
This was always the furry episode of The Simpsons.
That's actually
Really?
true.
Really tickled yourself with that one. Eh?
I did. The thing is, I had a moment where my brain didn't catch up to what I was saying, and so I got to be amused by my own growth.
By the way, this icon was drawn by my good friend Dr. Symmetra. Go check out their streams. It's mostly what they do. They do streams. That's all.
Sometimes.
Yeah, so previously on Bloodlords, we did our in-between intermission session where everyone just kind of hung out in the town and did some shit.
Yeah.
It was all largely not of terrible consequence. Everyone did their level ups. Everyone got some money or some new items or some information.
I don't know what you mean inconsequential. That was 6 whole gold.
And also, while they were out, some mail arrived at their home.
Addressed by a fucking thing?
Addressed by a fucking thing.
Yeah, by a fucking, there was a hellhound and then, or at least I think it was a hellhound, and another creature.
There's a fire dog and a skeletal thrush, which is
Yes.
which is like a songbird, but it's a skeleton.
Before
fly?
before we continue, I need to ask one important question, if it's okay.
Okay.
Sorry, you can say no if you want. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. My brain is everywhere right now. I'm mainly saying this because who the fuck is Gifra in the NPCs tab?
Why can you see that?
Because it doesn't default invisible to players. When you make something, you have to make it invisible to players.
Oh, that's weird.
Why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking?
Don't worry
What?
about them.
Okay.
I forgot to add I forget the NPCs don't come pre-put into the thing, so I was doing this real quick.
Okay, I'll close the NPCs tab. Sorry. I was looking in there because I wanted to see, like,
You know,
Argon and stuff. I didn't realize.
Best be forgetting, Missy.
You're in one.
You're
Did
about to be.
Did you see everyone else in the NPCs tab?
No, just that and Ortegar Stitch Skull, who we know about. So I understood that reference.
That's odd. I don't know why it's like that.
Bro got that chrome dome.
Anyways,
Wow.
Vicht, you're looking absolutely celestial today.
Oh, thank you. Standing in direct light isn't very good for me, but sometimes it's nice to bask.
You're telling me.
Hey, isn't standing in direct light bad for you too?
That was the joke, yes.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of me again. My
No,
bad.
no, I wasn't mocking you. I'm only a Dhampir. I'm half vampire, so it is not consequential to me.
Oh, should I get you a parasol instead of an umbrella then?
Oh, wait. You were getting. She kind of like looks a little embarrassed. You were getting me a parasol?
No, it was a joke. You can buy your own.
Oh.
I gave you the money for it anyways.
Speak of that to no one.
Okay, next time I'm paying someone else to help me build something.
No, just don't. I don't want people to think. I don't know. She kind of like backs away. Just thank you.
If you're afraid of getting caught up in something shady, you should probably leave the manor.
Believe me, I understood from the moment I came here it would be likely that things would get a little dark in places.
And Vic just kind of shrugs and leans back into the light that is just like... The light is like bouncing off their glasses and like shining to a random place in the room, probably directly on Argon.
If you ask me, there's no shade around here. Absolutely nothing shady's happening at all.
You got that right, brother.
Where's little Ricky?
Don't believe we're familiarly related.
Can you even be genetically related to anyone as a skeleton? I
mean, I have
from life.
genetics. You
Well,
can probably
yeah.
get it off my fucking bones, motions.
But I mean,
You're
like
probably-
afterwards. Like, could you have a brother afterwards? That was. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
I
I'm no
mean,
better
my
than
family
this.
lineage probably still exists. Haven't checked in on them in a while.
How
Dr.
old are you,
Graves.
by the way?
It's pretty invasive to talk about artificial insemination in front of your friends.
Doesn't even need to be artificial. I could
Okay,
have some,
okay.
like,
Oh my god.
great cousin who's getting down and dirty these days.
How old are you,
Oh.
What are you, a cop?
Rodney? No, obviously not. I'm just curious. You said great grand cousin.
Yeah.
I think that was just more of a joke than anything.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, hyperbole. Maybe. Well, I've been dead a little while.
What, century?
So ask again, are you a cop?
No, I just was off.
And none ya beeswax.
Okay, jeez.
Just a reminder for what Regef has written in a couple of the info sections on Big Rodney's character sheet.
Mm-hmm. You are.
Oh, and go to the biography section.
Oh, I didn't put a canonical. Oh,
I'm not bringing this up on stream because it's a very small image and hard to format. But underneath his age, ethnicity, and nationality, it is the words it's you a cop.
Question mark.
The question mark. Yeah, the question mark's so important.
You can't forget the question mark.
You can't do it. It's really
Under-
bad taste.
These threes.
Appearance! You've seen a skeleton before! That's very good.
Rage is none, yeah.
I will say it is interesting, actually. You keep up your exterior very, very well, Rodney.
I mean, you gotta have a good looks if you're gonna get the good business.
Well, yes, but typically most skeletons leave the bits of flesh and detritus or bumps, dents, scratches, etc. on them.
I mean, I just would have considered it like cutting my own hair. It's nice. It's a lot more professional like this.
Mm-hmm.
Readjusts tie.
Tooth falls out.
Tooth does not fall out. Those are well secured.
Yeah, I made sure they were well secured, baby. I gave them a fucking checkup.
Well, it sounds like you've all had a very productive day out on the town.
I would say so.
Yeah, I made some good money. Haven't found that. No, I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I've made better money on better days.
Yeah.
While you were away, I've had Nima furrow a few fertile patches out back for us. I'm working on getting the water fixture here in the courtyard working again is my main concern, and replacing a few of these plants that they'll be a little less dried out.
Yeah.
As well as a few letters came for the party assembled.
I appreciate you.
Like
working
all
on
of
that.
us in general, or just like a couple of us?
One of these was simply addressed to the household. One was addressed to our Bonabel Strombeck here. Argon, the Annihilator, hands you a roll of pitch black parchment with words written in a ornate and scrawling red hand. Red ink.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Well,
I
hopefully
will
from
take
that's from someone recent, because if you've got a 1,000-year-old grudge coming to this place, I'm out of here.
I'm surprised they would have followed you.
We already have a 1,000-year-old grudge. It's Argon.
But
No,
grudge affectionate.
Grudge
Yeah,
affectionate, I will
The
admit.
contents of these letters to Holly. She is free to share them with the party at her own discretion.
Oh, he's just gonna give her both the letters, even the one that's addressed to the household? Okay.
No, everyone. I will post the one that is addressed to everyone real quick here.
Because I was gonna say, I want to get a look at the public one.
I will post it in the public Bloodlords chat.
I'm so happy Test is here. Did Test come with the house?
Yeah.
Is it just presumed that we own Test now?
Now we have tests.
Okay.
I think
Test
Test
is
like most.
here.
I think like most cats, Test owns himself, but
Springfield House is where. Can I read this one? Can I read this one, or do you want to read this, Gwen?
The players or the characters are reading it in character, so.
Yeah, Duff Graves, what the fuck does it say?
Hold on a second. Let me attempt to do the voice that I'm supposed to do for the. What's the voice of this character?
You know what?
Never read
I
it.
haven't come up with a specific one. Knock yourself out, babe, and I'll do my best.
Are
to
you
match it.
sure you want to do that?
I mean, do you know what voice this guy has? You've never met him before.
No, I'm Gwen. Are you sure you want to give me the power to do this?
I can just not try and match it if you go too hard.
Fuck. Okay.
Like I'm allowed to just not do whatever bit you
Okay.
do.
I think you'll be willing to do this one. I think it'll be pretty easily. Fellow friends of Bloodlord Berlin Haldoli, I invite you to dine with me in the shadowy, scream-filled halls of the Empty Threshold, where I faithfully fulfill my duties as head priest of the Midnight Lord. I have learned of your recent work to restore Mistress Haldoli's farm, and the troubling things you discovered there. It pained me when I realized a member of my own congregation possessed information that may be related to your discovery. It seems the Dark Prince wished this information to emerge from the shadows only now. I believe it may be of use. Join me for dinner, and we can discuss the matter privately. Eternally envious. Otagar, Stitch Skull.
damn Graves, I didn't know you had that kind of pipes in you.
Well, it is.
Yeah, that's not his voice. I'm just gonna tell y'all
I'm not
now.
fucking doing that.
No.
It just.
Wah.
I have read
I don't
ahead
know.
of
I
his
don't think that would
dialogue.
be the head priest of the Midnight Lord would sound like that.
I don't know. They had
I've read
Cicero in the
ahead of
Dark
his
Brotherhood, so
dialogue.
like.
He is not that flamboyant. He is
I just
very
realized I
somber.
literally made him sound like fucking Cicero Dark Brotherhood. Well, okay.
It's a fun voice, but it does not fit his character that I am privy to, I'm afraid.
You get the impression that Dr. Graves was making fun of him a little bit when she was doing the voice. Sorry, I have a thing with religious authority figures. I will be kind to him in person, of course.
Oh yes.
Alright, noting this down in the back of my skull.
Are you actually scrolling it in there? You shouldn't do that. It'll
I'm not
wear on
giving
the
myself
enamel.
scrimshaw, you kidding me?
See, exactly. Thanks. So many people
It's bad
don't
for
understand
business!
it. It's also bad for your health.
I mean, I could just replace it with a new skull later down the line.
You know, speaking of the religious fanatic thing, any of you guys actually follow any gods?
Oh, to heavens, no.
Well, I
Money
got
count?
that from you.
Do you count the ever-grinding gears of the free market?
I think that's more sacrilegious than anything, but I guess sacrilegion is a religion in itself.
I mean, there's also gods of the market, but never mind.
Enterprise is no market. It's just opportunity.
Exactly, I'm gonna take all of them.
Spoken like a business major.
Bonabel,
Fucking free mind.
if anyone seems religious, it's you two.
I like them white, fucking white collar schmucks. Self-made.
She rolls up the scroll that she just got given and like gives a small grunt. Back to own life and I'm already getting a job. Yeah, I'm followed this.
Alright. Hskoro,
He nods.
would you be privy to telling us your religious affiliation, or is it private?
Ravithra.
Well, I guess I was right.
Darling,
Only
do
knowledge religion.
Yeah. Do I know any of these gods?
Roll religion.
Okay.
Which seemed to ask this question and then not care.
I'm going to pursue a lead on, I wonder what... No, I'm just
What the fuck was that? 13.
Natty 20, Natty 20. What are their true intentions?
Yeah, so let me do Bonabel first, because I have to real quick learn some lore about Hskoro's god real quick. Double fast.
It's Dis-D-I-S, right? Because I think I've heard of this god.
Dispater.
Dispater?
Yeah.
Dispater.
Dispater.
My religion
Dis is the
plus
name
3.
of his realm.
It's this guy.
Yeah, Bonabel does not actually worship a god, funny enough. Dispater is a archdevil.
Mm-hmm.
Ruler of the second layer of hell, the city of Dis.
I forget. So does hell count from the bottom up or the top down?
Top down, I think.
Because that would determine how bad it is, right? The further down, the worse it is, generally.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Dis specifically is known as the First City, or the City of Iron. It is a lawful evil domain. That is it's characteristic in Hell because it's actually like incredibly orderly and well kept.
It's like the least evil seeming evil.
Well, it depends on your It depends on your what flavor of evil you're into.
Okay. Any other information generally about Dis that I would know?
Yeah, do you want the like edicts and anathemas?
Sure, I can actually probably read that from the Pathfinder wiki, which I'm going to click this link to look at that part now.
Will
You got a
Grace be
crit.
info dumping about this?
You got
or
a
is-
crit.
Will
You
Grace
got a
be-
crit. You can just read the fucking archives of Nepis pages for these gods.
Okay, I assumed. I'm not
Well-
going to read anything that's theoretically spoilery, but uphold. So this is a uphold the absolute law, pursue perfection in your surroundings, speak with refinement, and its anathemas are acting above your station, neglecting your defenses, and betraying a lover. Honestly, this seems like a pretty based devil of all things considered.
Yeah, but they're lawful evil.
I mean, yes. So obviously there's something
It's
wrong.
Things said by
Oh,
a
he's
guy
a
who-
cop. That's why.
That was my joke of like, as much as alignment is fucking stupid, lawful evil is pretty bad.
Yeah, he's the hell's greatest jailer. Okay, so generally what I'm getting is Dustypup is literally just a cop, but a devil.
You
What's the
know Hades
difference?
from the video game Hades?
Yes.
That's Dustypup.
But Hades from the Hades is not actually evil. This guy does seem evil.
Yeah, but Hades is. He traps people in
Hades
hell.
is
And
evil.
he literally made hell a maze, and then hired his son to make it more of a maze.
I guess that's true, I guess.
The only difference is that Dustypup is actually very good with his wife, who is also a nature demigod.
Oh, lovely! Good for them.
Yeah.
Will Grace
for
be info dumping this to the class, or just kind of realizing this alone?
She'll be kind of real. She's not going to info dump about Bonabel's god unless she's comfortable doing so. Or unless somebody asks.
And then there was, I will send you, Rabithara.
I think
Hskoro's
she'll say.
goddess.
I think she'll say like the jailer and sort of nod like knowingly to Bonabel. And-
Bonnie, you mentioned that you wear religious symbols when I was DMing you of Dustypup. It was a necklace and a bracelet, I think you mentioned?
Yes.
What do those look like?
The bracelet or the necklace is just a wrought iron chain with a heavy metal nail on top, as it's like sigil, I guess, or is like its main thing.
I just imagine Vic doesn't understand that as a religious symbol, and just thought you kind of pulled that out of your coffin.
I thought it was
No.
just kind of metal, like
I thought it was a fuck you to the people who buried you, to be honest.
No.
So two very orderly aligned people. Interesting. The jailer and the chalice breaker. Fascinating.
Bearer.
A chalice bearer. She didn't break
I was
it.
about to say chalice breaker does not sound very orderly.
You know, it did when I was first reading. Sorry, typo, but with words.
That makes sense why you guys actually joined to help out the farm then.
Didn't exactly have much of a choice, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess you don't really have much else to do.
I don't really. No, this note says otherwise, but oh well.
Yeah, at least your, well, religious alignment gives you a sense of a duty or something. I don't know.
That is why most people take on religion, no? In order to better solidify their morals into something material.
Yeah. I just haven't found one that speaks to me.
You and your... They're not called gnolls anymore in the remaster. But I forget what they're called. You and other gnolls, there's a large pantheon for you to choose from. Especially from... You've said where you're from, right?
Alkenstar.
Yeah. Especially in Alkenstar. So they have their own
there's
large
plenty of
pantheon?
things. There's plenty of things to do in worship in Alkenstar, especially magical and alchemical gods. I just happened to skip out on the place that was where I could learn alchemy. I may go back, maybe I'll find a religious calling there.
I would recommend alchemy. It's a very fun subject. I've only studied it very superficially, but...
Well, I've got a safe place to practice it, I guess.
That
Long
is
as you
true.
don't
And now
mind,
you have...
As long as you don't mind a couple blasts in the basement.
I mean, you have a very high quality cauldron now, so it should be mostly fine. Just make sure to put the lid on it.
Yeah, that's true. Also would help.
Seems like they're still called gnolls, but in Mwangi they have a different name. They're Kolo.
Yeah, the Kolo.
Yeah, Kolo is also what we speak, so we're just named after our language.
It's kind of how lizard folk all have like a different name that they call themselves, but like,
the one that's generally known, etc., etc. What's interesting, the Kolo are normally very deeply religious people, but I assume it's not for everybody.
When you get thrown at a young age, you kind of lose touch of your culture.
I see. I cannot relate, but I understand.
Yeah, born and raised in the ring. You learn to kind of leave any presumptions behind.
She just sort of nods and makes affirmative noises.
well, with the arrival of your letter, I assume I will not have to prepare a dinner for this evening, as you'll be dining out, it seems.
Oh, I suppose we could head out today. Does it say he wishes for us? I read it, and I was so interested in the funny voice I was doing, I didn't glean any of the contents. Hold on. Join me for
No, I do believe it just said join for dinner.
Yeah, it didn't say when, but I guess now?
I guess as soon as possible if it doesn't have a date.
Who sends a letter that does not give you a date and time for the thing they wish you for?
Listen, if they don't give you a date at a time and then we arrive early, then they have to seat us.
What if this got lost? What would have happened?
Yeah, well,
I'm pretty sure it just assumes that the players will go along with the plot hook. When presented.
Listen,
let me poke fun.
Should we send mail back in their direction to see what day they want to? We try and schedule this?
No. You guys.
Yeah, we do that whole thing off screen.
You guys are missing the fact that this is a golden opportunity to crash some guy's house if he forgets to give us a correct date.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, this is the very reputable Otagar Stitchskull. I know a little of him from our discussion with Lady Haldoli. He is the oh god, what is it? Sorry. The god that he follows, fuck.
Zon-Kuthon.
He is the head priest in the largest temple in the area of Zon-Kuthon.
Alright, why are we chasing that guy?
We were going to ask him questions, yes, and this is a good opportunity to do so.
Well, I'm sure if we present ourselves as...
Especially since you guys found a Kuthite skeleton in your basement.
Yes, we did, and he seems to somehow know that we know about that.
Well, I'm sure since we come as good religious scholars, then they'll be willing to give us food, wine, and women.
I don't need like all three of those.
Yeah,
also, does he know about the thing about the
women?
It says here. It pains me
Knows about what happened at the farm.
When I realized a member of my own congregation possessed information that may be related to your discovery.
Yeah, at the farm, at Mr. Sadeli's farm. And the troubling things you discovered there. Previous statement, I have learned of your recent work to restore Mistress Haldoli's farm and the troubling things you discovered there. So he's talking about things in relation to the farm.
I guess. These seem like they could be two different ideas, though. It's weird, because there is a period.
I do think it is about the farm.
It probably is, but I don't remember anyone bearing those markings at the farm. So
it might be the weird things that we found. They have information about things that we found on the farm that might not specifically be about them.
Like probably related to the gang.
Either the gang or the sacrificial stuff all around the other parts.
Yes, it is interesting. We didn't find anything on any... We looked those bodies over, and we didn't find anything that indicated they were a follower of Zon-Kuthon, right?
No, I don't think so.
Huh.
No, you wouldn't have. I don't know why I was being coy about that.
So you just fucked up and you didn't look hard enough.
Sorry, even though you got a 10 out of 10
so far.
Even though you got a 10 out of 10, you forgot to check the ceiling, which was your first mistake.
Yeah, look up, gamers. Sorry.
You forgot to put in the code 0451.
Forgot to put in the Konami code. This is an interesting development. I suppose we should head over post-haste then. Is anyone else objecting to doing this tonight? I'm sure we could send a missive saying we are unavailable if...
I got nothing else I'm doing. I just, I did my play-in for today.
If Argon's not making dinner, I'm out of here.
Sure.
I mean, I still can.
It's not worth it.
You need not trouble yourself. Bonabel?
I'm up for it, but I will say, Argon, instead of cooking dinner, I would appreciate if you could run some of these cobwebs.
I will do my best. They are glued to the. They are part of the map asset art, and I need.
I understand completely, but surely you can do something about the feces and detritus on the kitchen floor, yes?
Yes, that is another thing.
That is another thing that is unappetizing and bad. I assume you don't like walking across that. That probably doesn't seem good.
Can I just say those are already clean?
Yes, you can.
I don't have Photoshop talents, gamers.
I thought I was being funny.
I cry.
Argon sheds a single tear from somewhere.
It's from the top. He just bleeds a little bit.
I think
it'd be funnier if like a tear fell out of his fingernail.
That's also good.
Like his like pinky finger gets wet.
Can you imagine putting fucking googly eyes on each of his fingertips and just like having him skitter around?
Like freak.
Hskoro, are you good to head out?
He nods.
Fantastic. We don't have our own carriage. We still don't have one. I suppose I can't complain too much. We got this entire house, but it would be nice. Oh, one thing you could do me, Sir Argon the Annihilator, if you could watch Test while we were gone, that is most helpful.
Of course, Lady Dr. Grave.
Lady Doctor, that's actually quite funny. I like that.
I meant to say Lady Graves and then remembered, no, Doctor.
Of course. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. It just came to my brain.
I did not mean to misogyny Lady Doctor.
This is true. No, it's the title Lady and then the title Doctor. It's like an official term, and then because it's like before it. Anyways, the snake is getting away.
Oh yeah, Dr. Graves, you mentioned it earlier, but I gotta tell you about the scam that is business college.
Scam?
Look,
you scams?
I mean, I'm not a runner of business college, although I know it's good money. But you gotta think. Who runs business college?
Usually business people who want to make money, yes.
Yes, and do you think they're gonna make money teaching other people to do business? No. What they teach you in business college is how to make the people above you money.
Sure. I mean, they also maybe teach you money so that you teach you how to handle money.
No, they don't teach you how to make your own large amount of money. They teach you how to make just enough money for yourself, but a lot more money for the people running the college.
Why the hell are we back at this fucking table?
You're in town.
What's the one line that Dr. Eggman says in the
I'm back in this fucking building again.
If you want to learn how to do business, you don't go to college. You gotta find exactly one person to do an apprenticeship for who's willing to teach you.
Right.
Sure, they're also going to scam you. But it's a lot easier to get the ropes and the basics from a one-on-one than it is sitting in the middle of a fucking class.
You know, Rodney, I feel like you could find better bedfellows if you kept better company.
I mean, the businessmen. We're all out for money.
Yeah, this is true. This is true here.
We're all wolves of different dens.
I'm gonna say she actually laughs at that. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize you were that type of skeleton.
What?
Nothing.
So,
something wrong with wolves?
No, nothing at all.
The empty threshold is in the Bone Scrape district of Great Urge.
She's laughing because she is implying you are a furry. If that
I
wasn't
don't
clear,
think furries exist in this world.
Oh, Hskoro, it's
Not
just
because
you
of
and me.
lack, but more or less just because they exist.
well, yes, but there are definitely people with a preference, surely.
Are you implying that furries is a sexual attraction?
No. Okay. Me,
You said
Melody is
preferences.
yes. Me, Melody. I am saying there are definitely people who are chasers, but for animal folk, for sure.
Why? How does that tie to furries?
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to beat you to. Okay, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I see. No, I don't think there's a lot of fursuiters in Galarian.
There you go. Okay.
I'm gonna start reading the box text for the empty threshold.
I'm sorry, I think I'm in a weird mood tonight. I apologize.
Hskoro takes off his head, revealing he was just a human in a fursuit.
Fuck, and he
Holy
follows the Naga goddess too. Shit, he's really cosplaying.
Fix-
That's like
Race
cultural
faking?
appropriation, I think.
Vicht takes off their fursuit head to reveal that they were Hskoro the whole time.
Oh!
Dude, I love the Blair Witch.
Big Rodney takes off their mask to reveal that they're not actually a skeleton.
Big Rodney takes off his head and holds
Their
it.
nervous system.
They're actually an
I was gonna-
elemental.
They're Strahd.
No, you can't give away Dr. Graves' suit.
Dr. Graves takes off her mask and dies because she ripped off her head. Okay, so I ruined the joke. We can
Reanimates you.
continue on now. Reanimates
You are now a
It's
skeleton.
stopping exactly where I had it set for.
Yippee.
The empty threshold is the epitome of Kuthite construction. Hold on, I'm receiving a text.
Canon dialogue.
Says the narrator.
It is apparently not the pinnacle of Kuthai construction.
Hold on, just breaking. They built an even cooler temple just in the town over.
I'm gonna burn
In
it to the
Geb,
ground.
worshippers of Zon-Kuthon have no need to hide their faith in secluded basements or shrouded attics, as they do in other parts of the world. The temple is ostentatious, massive, and hideous.
But in like that cool way, right? Like in that way that you expect in Geb.
Its many intentional architectural defects and asymmetries are designed to cause as much aesthetic discomfort as the grimacing skulls and twisted sculptures that line its halls and alcoves.
Oh, so no, it is actually worse. Nice.
No,
Cool.
It is
as
It is
somebody
built
who-
to look like to look like a backrooms ass building.
As much as I have only the slightest interest in architecture, I have a feeling I know exactly what this thing looks like. I just can't picture it in my head, and I think that's exactly what it wants.
Like the worst fucking rent a mansion you've ever seen.
This
It's
thing
like-
looks like
it-
if
no,
you built
it's
a
not even
Walmart
a-
on top of another Walmart.
It's not even like a McMansion. It's like straight up intentionally hard to look at, like poorly laid bricks, but in like a spiral fashion.
Like rooms that you can see from the outside of the building that clearly don't do anything and are just there to make you mad.
The building serves primarily as a house of painful meditation and worship for devoted Kuthites who reside there. Most of them are living people rather than undead, since the undead can't feel pain in quite the same way. Though the Kuthites take pride in devising various unpleasant experiences, both physical and emotional, for any undead who wish to join their macabre.
You know, I've had to stitch up a couple of people from this place. They take
Teleporting you
their-
guys to the location because you aren't moving like the rest.
Yes,
of
sorry.
Stop!
Uh,
I told you to get on that fuck ass table.
If
Stop
there's a
talking about
reason-
anthros.
if there is a reason why I am a bit distinful towards organized religion, it is this place exactly.
So you think the place that is intentionally harmful to look at is a problem of all religions?
No, I think that this place in particular is designed to cause as much suffering to the people willing to worship as possible.
Oh, thank
I've
you
seen-
for that, Logan.
I have seen. Oh God, yeah, this is what it looks like for sure.
Truly beautiful brickwork.
I've had to help people who worship Zonkuthan before. It is not pretty when you have to give someone 8 stitches just because they felt they needed to repent for something.
I want to destroy this building, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure if everyone in the building died, it would be a great ritual.
At the temple's entrance, you are met by 3 acolytes.
Larry, Moe, and Curly. Fuck, I'm sorry, I should know. I don't know why I'm just fucking said it with my mouth. Ooh. Oh my god, I know women that look exactly like Teket.
Yeah, Gwen's right here.
Hi.
Oh, I was thinking Quirth.
It's a little Quirthcore.
It's a big Quirthcore is the thing.
It's a lot more coarse than, you know.
Yeah.
Just making. I was making a joke about how general this is what goth trans women look like, which is a good look.
Yeah. These are the 3 different kinds of goth trans women you meet in your life.
Yegefka is non-binary.
Yippee!
Yahoo!
Which just shout out real quick to Paizo Adventure Pass for just including NPCs that are non-binary.
Yippee! Thank you, Paizo. You're very cool.
Yeah, you have Oh, they're also the highest level acolyte here.
Oh shit! Nice. One tells
level.
truth.
They're a lawful evil non-binary human acolyte level 2.
Nice.
A lot of words.
The
One
other 2 are a lawful evil female human acolyte level 1.
Wow.
That's not important or relevant. I just thought it was fun to say.
One tells truths, one tells lies, and the other tells silly riddles.
Each
I don't
acolyte
think
wears,
any of them are silly.
No.
each acolyte wears black leather garb and carries a serrated dagger at their hip.
Gefka.
Yegefka is covered in tattoos depicting beautiful creatures in terrible pain.
Right. That's really funny.
And, like a few feet, far enough away where they don't have to approach and talk to them. Vicht kind of points to the tattoos and go, "I like the cut of their jib. I'd get a few of those if you could see my skin."
This is so funny because this is literally that is very trans friend group core of just having like a tattoo of like a bunny being like strangled by like barbed wire.
By being strangled by Hello Kitty.
While Raphella and Teket bear fresh scars.
You know, actually, maybe worship of Zonkuthan isn't so bad.
Welcome. You must be the guests awaiting that Ostragar is awaiting. Come this way. We'll get you prepared for your meeting with.
Thank you very kindly.
You are led.
What's the preparation?
You are led through into a small ablution room.
I get a good answer?
What does ablution mean?
Makes you blue.
I'm looking at the people. I'm not gonna tell me.
Oh, it's
a
just a washing
ceremonial act of washing parts of the body or sacred container.
Well,
Okay.
I'd be more scared if there was an S in there, like an absolution room, because that definitely sounds like we're gonna die.
Yes.
Also, I just want to
washing
say,
with?
unrelated, I like the way how Vicht is layered slightly over Hskoro right now on my screen, so you can
Yes.
see their little ears poking out.
Very cute.
Get
Get
your
your
ears out of
fucking
the
ears out
fucking
of caption, yeah!
Fucking big ass ears!
The acolytes lead the way through a small ablution room, offering to assist any character who is willing with the proper rites. The ceremonial washing involves the cleansing of blood from the supplicant's body.
Like, all of it?
You guys got blood on you?
I mean, yes.
Do you summon Little Ricky?
I'm quick.
Little Ricky is here. They're not covered in blood.
Victor,
I mean, are you covered in, like, are you guys currently covered in blood?
Victor goes ahead and washes the Dust Devil, who probably has some old bloodstains on him. Sorry, on her.
I appreciate that you pronouned the robot.
Yeah, it's like a car. It's she, it pronouns.
That's for true right there. I got she's on all of them.
Vicht lovingly scrubbing their robot so it could be allowed in the temple.
God, they really made the one that actually does all the talking have the hardest to pronounce name, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yegefka.
Yegefka.
They're pretty nice.
Explains with eagerness that the ablution is required. If you don't have any blood to wash away, we can fix that. Brandishing their big shiny knife.
Can I look at the knife?
It's serrated.
Oh, I see.
Well, I don't have any blood. What does that mean?
It means they are likely going to scrape you.
Well,
That's not going to produce any blood.
Rafaela actually steps forward. You may have my blood.
They mind if I take off my suit first? Don't want it to get stained.
Mm.
The acolytes whisper amongst each other for a moment.
Like the three witches from fucking Hamlet!
If you get blood on this suit, it's not going to wash out. No matter how much you try.
We find this acceptable then. We will make an exception.
Alright, fucking
very well. Can I roll a religion check to see how much they are going to bleed and or harm us?
You may. DC 16 or 13 with an appropriate lore skill.
I got zombie lore, so not that. Alright. We are currently pursuing a lead for my investigation into the strange happenings at the farm, so I get +1. Oh! It's a crit!
Jesus Christ, you're blowing it!
Holy shit, yes I am. Actually, are you kidding me? These are knowledge checks. This is what I want to roll good on. Fuck attack rolls.
Honestly, for a crit, Dr. Graves, you're a doctor.
Yes.
You can make sure everyone bleeds an appropriate amount onto themselves, and then you can all wash fine without having to come to any actual harm for anyone who doesn't want to. Rafaela will take as much harm as she's offered, however.
You know, actually, I am a doctor by trade. Why don't I make the incisions, if it is all right? I actually know all of the rites, and we wouldn't want anyone to pass in the act of us going in. That wouldn't be very polite to our host, would it?
Character who chooses to bleed themselves can attempt a DC 16 medicine or religion. A character who chooses to bleed someone else can do intimidation or religion. The acolytes do not begrudge any character who refused to perform the ablutions. So, like, you're also just fine to decline if you want.
Okay.
Someone's already decided they want to cover me in their blood.
I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna make a big show of performing the rites correctly then, especially with that 30. I think.
See that like Vicht was about to like just chew on their arm, and then you make the offer, and Vicht just kind of takes their hand out of their mouth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think when Graves does it, who is willing, I guess, because there's only 3 of us who bleed.
Vicht just like lifts up their leg.
Okay, and Hskoro?
Hskoro is thinking about it.
Okay. Well, while you're thinking about it, then, Dr. Graves is just going to do the most precise, like exactly enough to make you bleed, but not enough to do harm.
The moment that you poke Vicht with the knife, she screams really loud.
She puts a hand on you to steady you.
Rafaela and Teke applaud.
It's okay. suffering must happen in order to satiate our base desires.
You see Vicht like scream really loud, and then she just kind of smiles and gives you a thumbs up.
Of course. Just a little incision here. And she is going to, just cut open gently, and after enough bleeding to make it look good, she is going to gently and quickly sew it up as if nothing happened, and wipe the remaining blood off onto her hand. Fuck, no, that's so creepy. I can't have her do that. That would be so creepy.
Were you gonna take a sip?
Well, she has it on her hand.
Like just accidentally like wiping your mouth and then licking your lips like
Oh,
That's kind of hot.
Oopsie.
Vicht doesn't really stare at Dr. Graves. Vicht just kind of looks back at the three priests.
She does it as she turns around to clean her hands with a cloth and maybe takes a swipe of blood, and that's it. She doesn't take it directly from you. She's very, very shy about it.
Looks at the priests.
Like for a reaction?
Yeah, just to seeing how they feel about this.
Live studio audience.
They are quite pleased with your ablution.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not saying that word right.
Ablution? I think that's how you say it.
Ablution. Blues and mood.
I'm putting too much blue.
That's so stupid.
No, from what I see of like the pronunciation guide, no, that's correct.
That's correct, yeah.
Oh, right. It's just a funny sounding word.
Alright,
Bonabel,
cover me in blood, I guess.
Yay!
These people look like they've enjoyed seeing other people in pain, right?
Oh yeah.
Or feeling pain
other people for themselves. They love that. You know how in 40k like followers of Nurgle are like, "Oh, this disease fucking rules, bro. You gotta try it." Kuthites are like that, but for pain.
They are the latter half.
Is it just
BDS
pain or does disgust? I suppose I
just
wouldn't have it. Just pain.
No, they don't. I think they specifically don't like people in like turmoil and despair. They like the action of pain and the reaction of being harmed.
Emotional is good too, but I don't think disgust falls under.
Yeah, I think it's like hurt and then go away. It's like a whole thing. They don't want
It's
you
like
to
the
be
catharsis. It's the catharsis
Yeah.
of pain.
Mhm.
Me trying to think, should I try and lead into this by pretending it either physically or emotionally hurts to be covered in blood? Will that make them feel better about it?
Would I be able to know that?
You don't know my mind.
No, I'm just curious because I rolled that check on the religion. Would I know that information?
I think it's probably one of those things that varies from person to person.
Okay.
I'll just get through the rite like a normal. I'll just get through the rite without much anything happening.
Okay.
All right, cover me in blood.
All right.
Hooray!
T poses.
I'm gonna hit the part of the vein that's gonna make the biggest like blood splatter while doing the least actual harm to her. That
she's
could
also
hurt.
working herself a little, so like
Okay.
she's just kind of glad for the assist.
It's,
Probably, probably just like slash her forehead.
Yes. Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's a lot of blood pressure. In the
Yeah, like
forehead.
a wrestler style, like fucking.
Yeah.
When they usually hit themselves in the head to fake bleed.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do one of those down to like her eyebrow on both sides, like a triangle without the bottom.
Yay!
I'm sorry. I don't know why I was like, oh, let me really think about
I'm
this.
covered in blood now. There's been a splatter, and I'm covered
Trigger
in
warning
blood.
for self-harm, I guess. Content warning.
Please, alright. How do I get clean?
I'd say it's more of a warning for harm.
Harm, period.
Bonabel, are you participating in the ablutions?
Can you bleed?
Was I? I don't know if I can, but I can spill my guts, but I can't exactly bleed. I don't think.
You've got blood in you. It just doesn't move very much.
Yeah, I think it's very stagnant, but there's blood.
It's a lot of seepage. It don't exactly. It don't drip. It seeps.
If you're comfortable with it, I can actually make it work.
If anything, as a zombie and like kind of rotting, you've probably already got plenty on the outside. You can just wash off normally.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me just, she rattles her head a little bit and a little bit, like trying to get a little bit of blood loose and let it leak out of her eye socket.
Oh, that's me. Yeah, Graves is gonna help by like pulling the bot. Oh, that's gross. I'm sorry. She is enthusiastically helping with this process in a way that I will not describe, so that no one else needs to be super uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I get way too into character headspaces sometimes. She makes it extra gross and cool.
Hell yeah! I guess that just leaves Hskoro.
Yes. How are you feeling?
Are you
Hskoro?
fucking bleeding?
Don't push him.
I'm. That's not.
Oh, that's you
body,
out of
that's me.
character. Okay.
He. So this is just to let. Okay, now yeah, he.
Would it help you if I performed the right?
It's less that for him. Trying to think for his mindset. He will abstain.
Very well.
All right.
Graves is just gonna like do the flashiest one she can think of for herself in the moment.
All right. If everyone could remind themselves, except for Hskoro, that they now have a +1 circumstance bonus when interacting with Otrigar.
Excellent. Does that also grant a hero point?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yay!
How do I get any
also-
more?
Also,
if you
everybody get a hero point from the start of session.
Yeah, so every session you start with 1, even if you had 1 from other sessions. So
Good heavens, I'm back to full.
no, you should be at 2.
Oh, we got one.
Because you only got 1 hero point and you get 1 at the beginning of set. You
We got
technically
1
start
last session,
with
didn't we?
0.
Okay.
They
Oh.
reset
They don't roll
every
over, I
session.
don't
Yeah.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
roll over.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
I didn't know
It's
that
also
was
so
like
you
this
don't
now.
get killed at the beginning of another session after you spent all of yours last time.
True. I should spend
Encouraging.
those more
Alright.
often.
Yeah. So everyone
Well,
who did the right should should have 2 hero points in Hskoro. You have 1.
All right. With the ablutions handled.
And you said +1 circumstance bonus, sorry?
Yes.
Okay.
This is fun to say, ablutions.
Ablution, it's good.
The acolytes, with the ablutions completed, escort the player characters through the temple to Otrigar Stitchskull's dining chamber. Their path takes them past a dark hall leading to the acolytes' living quarters, a few dead-end passages, one of which has another whimpering acolyte huddled in the corner, engrossed in some personal act of worship. Crumbling stairs descending into the temple's basement, from which echo distant screams. A large worship hall that's currently empty, and finally through a discreet door leading to Otrigar's court. Speaking of content warnings,
Oh, is there one in the book?
no, I just wanted to give one ahead of time because, you know when like fucked up kids torture like bugs and stuff?
Oh.
Yeah, just a quick content warning for that for like the next minute 30 seconds.
Okay.
It's just a quick bit of box text. Just wanted to give that to people
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, wait,
in
Rodney,
chat
Rodney,
who
could you
might.
move up a little bit?
I'll drop a ping in chat once it's done being described.
Trigger warning. Cruelty to creatures? Question mark?
Cruelty to arachnid.
Okay.
I know some people keep pet spiders and
Oh yes, you should have probably mentioned spiders specifically.
yeah.
Yeah, but yes.
Although people who might be arachnophobic might find joy in
Perhaps we should continue on through it. Warning
The priest
for
stands
spider
in-
torture.
the priest stands and greets the characters. Oh, I will
I'm putting mitosis on the
send the
screen.
acolytes away.
Thank you.
I will.
Oh, thank you, puns. Mitosis actually is way,
Mitosis warning. The scene will be over when mitosis is gone.
It's still
priest
transparent.
You can see
and
it.
greets the characters, gesturing for the acolytes to remove the platter in front of him. God fucking... Yeg... I should have practiced this.
Yegefka.
Yegefka covers the platter containing a large, writhing arachne, several of its trembling limbs separated from its thorax, and the acolytes leave. Otragar wipes the silver spoon he was using on a black cloth, carefully arranges the cloth and spoon at his place setting, and invites the characters to introduce themselves.
Is the spider still writhing?
No, it has been removed. The acolytes take it with them and leave the room.
Gotcha. Okay. Hello. I'm so sorry. What? Okay. What? Do I need to make a religion check to know what I would address him as? Priest Stitch Skull or Headmaster Stitch Skull or what? Father Stitch Skull?
Headmaster. They just go by Otragar. You can just refer to his name. It's also Otragar. I have it spelt on his token as Ostragar, but that's incorrect.
Otragar, it is a pleasure to meet you in person. I imagine you are quite a busy man.
It's been a good season for acolytes, yes. Welcome. Please be seated.
I sit down and then realize that I forgot to introduce myself and reach across the table. I am Dr. Gabitza Graves.
A pleasure. He turns to the next one at the table.
Hskoro, I guess.
Yeah. He'll introduce himself then. Hskoro.
He nods. I just assume everyone gives their name. We don't have to go through roll call if you don't want to.
Are you sure? It'd be so funny to do Big Rodney and Little Rodney again. It's always so funny.
Yeah, Big Rodney.
I think Little Ricky is specifically not here right now, though.
Oh, yeah, no, Little Ricky is here because you will not be able to wash off of the blood off of him.
I see.
I did not resummon.
Okay. You didn't want to be here for 5 hours, understood.
Yeah.
Seeps it like water in a sponge.
So you guys all sort of introduce yourselves and make the usual pleasantries as God fucking Yegefka. As Yegefka returns and announces dinner is served, and places platters down in front of everyone. Hang on, I have more box text for a delightful full meal described.
Is it delightful in this place?
The acolytes serve the food before excusing themselves for the evening. The meal, laid out in generous portions on platters decorated with gruesome scenes of dismemberment, is delicious. The fare includes pigeons stuffed with onions and spice, minced meat, roast vegetables, stuffed dates, and buttery pastries drizzled generously with honey.
Oh my god, wait, this is good food.
Otragar serves the characters wine and ale from pitchers on a small side table, though he himself does not partake.
I am quite shocked, Otragar. This is a very fine meal for someone who is a part of a sect that is so focused on the, well, applications of pain, deprival, and suffering.
Oh, yes, well, of course. One must enjoy the finer parts of life, or else if pain grows to be mundane, it becomes dull, not as poignant, you know. I will be paying, of course, for all of this delightful meal later, but that will come later. As he is saying this, he is eyeing the spoon he was using on the spider.
I see.
But come, tell me about yourself. Or do you have questions for me? I'm sure you must.
We do, but I explained. I performed more pleasantries with him for a while, so as to ease him into the conversation.
Yeah, you guys can ask about like town or.
Yeah.
His letter mentioned that he found out about you guys through your mutual friend Berlin, so you could ask him about how he knows Berlin.
Actually, I had spoken to Berlin earlier, about you, just sort of in passing. How have you come to know her? Know about us through her as well?
Well, Bloodlords in general, I don't deal with very often. They take little interest in the teachings of Zon-Kuthon, which really suits me fine, actually. The envy of sometimes such arrogant and powerful creatures is a dangerous thing to catch the eye of. I have no interest in becoming undead myself, and Berlin, by and large, seems to share this opinion. An understanding of life being important for the application of pain, as well as she is a tremendous help in finding new recipes to try. It is hard to come by fellow food connoisseurs in Gab, I've found.
Not a lot of gourmands out here.
Not very many, and even further few still that are as pleasant company as our mutual friend.
She is quite pleasant, especially in a place like, well, not to speak too much of this city, but even in Geb, this can be quite a dry and dreary place.
Indeed.
Yes.
Would you like to make a diplomacy check?
No. I would not, but I guess I'm the one talking to him right now. Does anyone else want to jump in and swoop that? I mean, I'll have a +5 to this, so it's not terrible.
Victor's
I guess actually a +6.
I didn't get to say it, but Vicht is currently gone from the conversation, is currently stuffing their face right now.
Okay.
If you got a +6, that's not that bad.
Yeah, no, that's basically my best checks.
That's
Okay.
what his
Wait,
score
what?
would have for diplomacy.
Oh, okay. Sure then. Yeah. It's because I'm pursuing a lead and also I have that floating +1. Normally it would be a +4. Okay, I will roll diplomacy. And then I will also add a +1 circumstance bonus. Oh, not a circumstance bonus, sorry, it's a different kind
Sorry, I
of
went to check my diplomacy and I was like, why the fuck is it so low? I was checking the Dust Devil.
Okay, add 1 to this. 15 probably doesn't quite hit it.
It does not.
Yeah, it'd be 16, I bet. Oof.
17, actually.
Oh. Well, la-di-da.
Don't worry, every player gets a chance to impress Ostriga. I keep
Damn.
adding an S that isn't there. If you have other things you may discuss, during the meal, allow each player to attempt a skill check to earn Otrigar's favor. The base DC of these checks is 17, and the appropriate skill should be something that arises naturally from the character's interactions and conversations, such as diplomacy if they are being friendly, or religion if they speak about the topics of Zon-Kuthon or other faiths.
Fuck. No! God damn it! No, I could have impressed her with my religious knowledge!
Wait, hold
And
on,
I'm just
how much
sitting
is
here.
the-
I could have sold this guy sugar.
How much is the DC? How much is the DC lowered?
It's not lowered. It's 17, but if you partook in the ablutions, you get a +1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would have
On your
succeeded
roll.
because I would have had a +11 to that roll instead of a 5.
That's why you should
Maybe-
be
Should have
nice.
talked about religion.
Maybe I'll
Why?
get him next time.
That's
After
why I
we're talking.
never talk first.
You guys keep talking. Maybe I'll be able to make another pass at him with my epic religion knowledge. Fuck, god damn it.
Just
This is
sitting
why I
here-
got the extra training in it.
Yeah, Vicht is literally just sitting here going.
Well, there's also the corpse in your basement you guys could talk to him about.
I'll let someone else take that.
I have no fucking idea about that.
I
I didn't
pull it
hear
out.
about that.
I pull it out my backpack and put it on the table.
Why do you have that?
You have the corpse?
Yeah, I DM'd you.
Here's the skeleton with a head with his head blown out.
Yeah, I DM'd you. Caleb, no, you did fucking not.
Hey, to be
Wait,
fair,
hold on,
I
I need to
DM'd her
double
about
check.
some things. I did not. No, I did not do that. I didn't DM you about that.
Yeah, I know you DM'd me. I take a couple things. I don't remember the corpse, but I'll double check.
No, I didn't take the corpse. I didn't take the corpse. I object. I can tell you now, I didn't do that.
You took
And
a corpse.
I mean, I'm about to say, unless you find where I said I took that corpse, then I'm surprised because I didn't remember doing that.
No, apparently that body is still in your secret Asu.
Yeah, we just left that there.
You just kind of left that there. I guess Argon might have cleaned it up while you were out, but probably not.
You think Ogden's looking in the secret rooms?
Yes.
I'm locking him in. Close the door behind.
If nobody else is going first, Vicht will begin regaling him with tales of time that she spent in the gladiatorial pit.
He'd be interested in that.
Yeah, Victor's just kind of generally telling an entertaining story of like Graves finishes their diplomacy and then she's like, "Oh yeah, one time I had to go into the pit, get out one of my robots since it malfunctioned in a way that wasn't suitable for combat. So I actually had to run out there and get fought by the contestants since they figured I was another gladiator."
Ooh.
Oh, that'll go for
I'm
you.
trying to think of a way for him to go. Did you get hurt? Did you get fucked up? Was it
Yeah.
but like, politely?
He was
Oh,
just
how-
like, "What happens next?"
That's unfortunate. Did you get injured?
I was like, "Oh
Goodness,
yeah."
how
He was like,
exciting.
"Oh yeah, I kind of ran out. I wasn't really prepared for it, but they kind of threw me out. I wasn't wearing any shoes, so I kind of fucked up my feet real bad. And then, fixing a robot in the heat of battle, burnt my hands, kind of crushed a couple fingers. Well, the medicine's good, but, in the heat of gladiatorial battle, they really don't provide you any help. So, running back through the cage and having the crowd jeer at me was one thing. A little blow to the ego, but it wasn't too bad."
Goodness. I haven't thought much of the advanced technologies. Geb is so old-fashioned, but I do wonder if they might make some exquisite advances possible.
Well, if you ever require any services for advanced machinery, I say this politely as I can, a torture dungeon, I'd be more than happy to make a rotating spikes on a pike.
I will consider this. Thank you for offering.
I will be rolling my Lord Gladiatorial.
Yay!
Finally, I get to use this. And my circumstance +1. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh,
Damn it.
Another 14.
Hmm.
Use your hero dice.
Yes, fuck it, I'm using a hero dice, I deserve this. And why shouldn't I?
You got two
oh,
of them.
why shouldn't I?
That's more
Hey,
like
he
it.
is impressed.
Vic noticed, she kind of goes off, in the middle of her conversation, trails off to talk about her machinery. Realized this is kind of boring, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, and then I got my hand caught in a belt."
Woo! I'm curious, what exactly brought on the rage anyway? It's certainly a bit of far out of the way. Not the nicest nation, but the quiet is nice.
Well, I figured I had to get myself away from the hustle and bustle of things, mostly because I just wanted to start working on my own. Being stuck in the gladiatorial arena, well, no matter how far I walk, they'll just want me to come back, and they'll promise a better coin every time, before bringing me back for the same old show and the same old pay. It's not as fun as you think, even in the suffering way. It just more becomes plain. I wanted to at least find something to do out here to hone my skills, and I heard Geb was a good place to get away.
In the way that repeated stimuli dulls over time, you had to go out and find something new.
True.
Yes.
You see her, like, she kind of initially, like, tries to go back to eating food, realize she's eating it all, instead just takes, like, a big swig of water. Just like, I have nothing of, oh, fuck, I can't resolve my boredom through eating. I have to drink water to stay hydrated.
Seconds, friend?
Oh. Victor's, like, in the middle of swallowing, like, yes, please.
Coming right up. Hands you plate, bows, leaves.
Begins again.
Right.
You know the great Ultragar Stitch Skull. I got an idea.
Oh,
I know you're a big fan of pain, if I am to recall correctly. Is that right?
it is something of a way of life around halls, yes?
Have you ever tried taking a wound of yours, freshly cut, and pouring something into it to make it hurt a lot more?
Oh, all the time.
Well, I got something that you might interest you on that front that you might not have tried yet.
Mm-hmm.
Might be an interesting sensation. I pull out a can.
You have piqued my interest.
I pull out a can
Wow.
of ginger ale.
I'm gonna regret giving this to you guys at some point.
You're
It's
gonna
not
regret
yet.
giving it specifically to Rodney.
I haven't yet, but it's because it's just funny so far.
Have you
It is
ever
fun.
tried pouring ginger ale in a wound?
I can't say that
I will
have.
say, I'm not back yet, but I think that next time you should not give if you give Rodney something, do not give him 12 of it.
Look, I got a few of these. I'd be willing to give you this first one free, and if it's something you're interested in, I could, sell you the rest of them.
Well, I'd certainly be interested in trying, although maybe as a afterwards.
Of course, just talking about making a future deal.
Hmm.
Not exactly an eater, as you might, generally motions to self, as you may be able to see.
Indeed. An unfortunate loss, but one I'm sure you're quite used to.
Yeah, it was quite painful for the first while, but, losing a sense, as you said, dulls over time.
Hello, I'm back. What were you all talking about?
I'm going to get this man to pour ginger ale directly into a wound.
Are you rolling to impress him with ginger, by the way?
I mean, maybe? I'm more trying to make money here.
So you're trying to sell him carbonated beverages based on the idea that you can pour them into wounds and it'll hurt.
Yes, it'd be a very interesting and novel hurt.
Are you just inventing rubbing alcohol?
Rubbing alcohol is not carbonated.
Or not rub. What's the thing that
Also
you put on a
friendly
wound
with
and it fizzes? What's that?
I don't think there's anything that fizzes directly in a wound.
There is.
Hydrogen
There's
peroxide?
one thing.
Peroxide. Thank you.
Peroxide,
You're
that's
inventing
it.
peroxide.
Also, peroxide isn't full of fucking sugar and other shit that's gonna agitate the wound.
Yeah, this guy's gonna get a. Wait, it wouldn't be a yeast
Infection.
infection, right?
There's no yeast.
Yeah.
I know you that
It's
shit.
it's sugar and carbonation.
Unless he eats a lot of
And
bread.
ginger.
My first
Yeah.
thought for trying to impress him was cursed and also not going to work.
What were you considering? What were you
My
considering?
brain was just like, what if I just walk up to him and roll athletics to like rip out his liver?
Caleb, are you still sick? That is the most fucking fever-brained idea I've ever heard.
No, I'm
Anyways,
still a little sick, but I'm not bad.
I got
Okay.
another cool thing I can do.
Okay.
Wanna see me do a backflip?
Oh shit, that would be cool as hell.
Hell yeah. Actually, I got a friend who can do an even better backflip than me. Hold on, let me, I'm summoning Big Rod. I'm summoning a little Ricky to do a backflip.
This is good. Yes, this good. Here,
This will go great.
Goodness, Tinner on the show.
Yippee!
Holy shit, I'm impressed by that flip.
Are we giving up this quickly?
What am I gonna do? I don't know pain!
We've spent a lot of time on this, and I'm just kind of like, whatever gets us through it at this point.
I have nothing! This guy won't buy anything from me! All he cares about is pain! This guy has no material wants or needs! It's my antithesis! My kryptonite!
Enough of the party has impressed him that you have unlocked a reward threshold.
Okay, I was about to try it, but never mind. If we're there, all right.
I can't believe I didn't
No, I wanna
impress
hear.
him, but you got to backflip your way to victory. I'm
The
furious.
backflip!
I'm furious. I worked so hard to get context to do polite conversation with him to try to be friendly and open. I should have just said, wait, babe. Let me try to use religion in a bit now that I've gotten in. Oh, I can't believe my one shot, and I guess I could have had another shot.
I'm still giving you that can. I'm still giving you that can to see if you want to buy it later.
Of course.
All
This
right, here.
mental suffering counts, right?
I'm mentally suffering right now. Do I succeed?
Alright.
Yay!
I don't even know if any of you can. Are any of you arcane spellcasters?
No, actually, are you an occult spellcaster, Regef?
I'm divine.
Oh yeah, because it's an undead. I have arcane trained. I have an arcana trained, but
Cool.
okay, it doesn't help.
Literally, you get access to some. You get to come by the threshold and learn Kuthite spells, which might count. They might be like divine. I'll have to check after.
Yeah, you'll have to check. I have no idea what the fuck Kuthite spells.
Just to make sure, we were not allowed to multi-class dedication, right?
No.
Not for the free one.
Okay.
You are allowed for your regular ones.
When does that one come?
After we finish our free archetype, basically, and once we get the thing that, once we hit the threshold of how many feats you need from your archetype to be able to go into another one.
But your second one can be a class archetype?
No, so the way, yeah, your second one. So here's the thing: when you take an archetype, here it might even say it if I roll it.
Yeah, no. It says you can't take another archetype until you've done 3 of this one.
Yeah,
Or
but
2
then,
of this one.
But then once you do that one, you are free to physically take an archetype with like a feat that lets you do another thing.
Does that, with that being every other level, that kind of blocks you out of ever multi-classing normally.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, some people allow you to do both at the same time. I don't know. We might have to talk
But
about
you have
it
to
later.
like literally split like your standard and your free, which
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they don't want you taking 2 archetypes at the same time because that's insanely powerful.
I mean, we already have the free one.
No, you don't understand. Taking 2 archetypes at the same time, even if you were like taking away one of your class feats, would be really powerful. It would be so strong, and multi-class archetypes are also really, really strong. Like there are some, like the champion, that are just absolutely busted right now until the next player's core comes out officially soon. But yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little fucky.
Before we move on to plot discussion,
You can always figure that out, though.
does anyone want to ask about the corpse in your?
The what, huh?
I look over to Dr. Graves, tell me about the fucking corpse in our basement that I don't know about.
Yes. Okay.
All I know
so,
is that I just don't know any lore about it.
yes, you literally saw it. So, Before we continue this the lovely dinner, I do want to bring up something that may be of interest to you. Obviously, Otragar, you want us here because you believe that one of your flock are somehow involved and connected to the farmhouse. And while I don't know what you're speaking of, I do have news regarding your flock and us.
Oh? I
We
wasn't aware of this. Do tell.
Well, we had an encounter with a member, one time, a member of a time before us, as he was very, very much so passed away when we encountered him. Do you know of the manor just outside of town? Well, I assume you would have, considering you addressed mail to us.
Yes, Quellac Manor, your new recent abode. Are you renaming the place or keeping the old name?
We will have to figure that out. Joint ownership makes it quite the decision.
All
But-
in due time, then.
Of course.
But you found a member of my temple inside your home?
Yes. To be clear, long dead before we got there, and you will be able to see that if we are to retrieve the body for you, which I assume we have permission to do now. It was old, very, very old, at least a couple of years. There was no meat left on the bone, and this seemed to be a quick in life. The death was very odd. He was in a... I air quotes, identified the body as male, yes?
I think so, yeah.
It seemed to be a man who had the markings of several rituals of Zon-Kuthon on him, locked away in a secret passageway in this mansion, if you can believe that. And I had assumed that it was some kind of ritualistic suicide, although I would know that they don't normally want to kill themselves with people, right? Like that probably happens sometimes, but that's not ideal.
Right.
Or some kind of accident in practice, but he imbibed some kind of poison. That was how he died. Which is not a Zon-Kuthon practice as far as I am aware.
Not typically. Not to a fatal degree, anyway. And one would be quite well versed in that sort of thing. I had a priest 2 years ago, a man named Mentagash. He went missing, now that you bring it up.
Ah, I see.
You described he was a tallish man?
Yes, he was
Robes
tallish, wearing
like
robes.
mine?
Yes, robes of the of this particular sect as well.
Yes,
how I
I'd
got
have to see the particular ritual marking. Sounds fellow. I couldn't tell you how his corpse ended up in the basement of your manor. That is quite odd indeed. Did you find anything on him that might indicate what happened?
Did I, actually? I'm forgetting now.
There was a note, wasn't there?
There was a key wrapped in a skin with
Yeah, the skin had something on it.
words written on it in green tattoo.
Yes, actually. I produce the thing. Actually, who has it? Someone else has it, I think.
I have the key, you have the skin.
Oh, okay, I do not have the skin written in my inventory, but I assume I will just give it to him. I will produce it to him. I could not read the text on it. Right? I couldn't read the text. Oh, I could? What does it say? Sorry.
It was like... no, I remember this at the time. It was like 2 sentences.
Sorry, my memory's terrible. I apologize.
I don't remember what they
Does
were.
anyone remember?
There was something about knowledge. Like, know something. It's been a while, though. I'd have to scroll up in the chat.
Sessions. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I can't find anything. Why
Okay,
is it
what-
not
It
Where
might
are we
have only
looking
been
for?
put in chat.
What are we looking for?
What was on the...
Does anyone remember what was written on the note that was found with the key?
It was
On
like,
the,
yeah, it was
the
short.
corpse?
Maybe it's in here. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I feel genuinely pretty stupid.
I'm just testing you. You have the note on you, so I can tell you what it says.
Okay, please tell me what it says.
On the note, it reads, "Death and secret."
Secrets! That's the knowledge!
Death and secrets. It didn't seem connected to anything that I'm personally aware of. It's 3 words.
Atragar examines the skin. Very well preserved.
That's what I thought as well, and it's the only skin on him that was well preserved. Oh, I should also mention, perhaps you should take a look at your flock. He, upon death, had a bit of a cranial incident. I'm sure you've experienced this a handful of times, but a skull fairy emerged from him.
Ah, yes. Well, the Midnight Lord is aligned with the Plane of Shadow, and so much of our flock are similarly aligned with his powers, and so such a thing is something of an occupational hazard.
Of course. She doesn't laugh at that, but Melody, did.
As for this key, it is brilliant and ornate, but I do not recognize it. It does not belong to me, nor, as far as I can tell, any door or lock that would be present in the empty threshold here. I suspect he hands it back to you.
Okay, so Rodney has the key again.
Yes, on the keyring.
I suspect it may be one of the ornate keys to Great Urge Bank.
Really?
Perhaps. It closed around the same time as Mentagash's disappearance. Hardly find that a coincidence, although I really have no idea what the connection is.
Mentagash
Why
did
he
not
had
work
it, or
at-
even where he got this.
Well, he was a man of the cloth. I assume he didn't work at the bank or have any real worldly possessions outside of this place.
Oh, not terror. Oh, it's not quite so with our congregation. Many of them do get along and have fulfilling lives outside of their faith.
But he was a priest, you said, yes?
Indeed.
Oh, I see. I did not realize some members of Zonkuthon faiths are often a lot more...
Dogmatic?
Not the word I wanted to use, but yes.
I take no offense to it. It is true. Yes, I'm quite curious. Do find out. What if you do find out for what reason? I'd be interested in knowing. That this key ended up in his possession, and he ended up in, well, I suppose your possession. The body is yours to do with as you please under Geb's law. It's on your property, I suppose.
I assume he would wish to be laid to... What are the burial rites generally for Zonkuthon worshippers?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Okay. Generally, should we return this to him? Does he seem like he would care?
It'd be a nice gesture. He's not, like, particularly affected one way or the other.
Well, he is most likely far away from traditional raising. So, as long as you are all comfortable with it, I think I see no reason why we could not return him. I look to everyone to see if there's a good reason we cannot return him.
I got no reason.
The priest. He's dead. Oh no. Anyways.
Perhaps I shall make nice decorations. Our main.
Oh,
This is true.
how the hell are we gonna send him? The cauldron?
We can just... I could carry him if need be. I could get some kind of transport. It is not that difficult, Vicht. I'm familiar in taking bodies and putting them in other places. It will not be a problem.
Alright, well, it's your afternoon.
Yes, it will be. She deflates a little bit. It will be a whole afternoon for her.
Well, I suppose I've talked your ears off enough. It's time for me to continue to talk your ears off with exposition.
Well, it's perfectly fine. I assume you have an excellent reason for inviting us here.
I do. And I will read the bread text.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to hear whatever you've got for us. I ate so much food, I'm miserable.
You're gasping for air right now. Are you okay? Did you inhale some of it?
Vicht is like kind of like her like nose is like running a little bit and her like eyes is watering. You think if she didn't have fur, her face would be red a little bit, like she's trying to hold back a cough.
Oh my god. No, wait, actually, do you need to stop? Hold on one moment. We take 5. Actually, would now be a good time to take a quick break?
I suppose so.
Does anyone want to take a quick break?
I can grab some quick water.
Bathroom. Yeah, I could use a quick bathroom and refill my...
Yeah, I took a break. I took a break mid-session to eat. Just chow down on a big sandwich. But I do still need to brush my teeth because I had wisdom teeth surgery. Unless I have cavities.
Oh my god! What? From the wisdom teeth surgery?
As an actual...
Okay, you mean like literal holes.
Like,
yeah.
Physical cavities. Like, empty.
Ah, yes. I know of those.
I need to brush my teeth. Also, it was spicy, so my cavities are spicy.
You've got those mouth... No, I can't... No!
Don't say... Mel, save those jokes for Twitch.tv.
I stopped it. It's fine. I stopped it.
I could have stopped.
For the record, I'm not laughing at that. I just want everyone to know. Oh, boy. How is everyone else, by the way? How are we doing?
Doing good.
We're
having a good week.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have to work all week.
Oh, shit.
On vacation.
Vacation.
I've taken an entire week off in July.
Oh my god.
And I took this time off in March.
Mm-hmm.
And the Friday before my vacation started, Tech World went to hell.
Yippee! It's so fucking
It's all
funny.
my fucking fault.
Yeah, you were the one who did it, is the wild thing.
No. I dared to take vacation, so something bad has to happen.
Is that just how it is in tech? Like, that always happens, regardless? I mean, I guess that's true in any job, right? Like, you have a day where you're like...
The second you are needed is the second you are not at work.
Or the second you need to leave work because you have a thing. It's always the most inconvenient time. Whenever I'm trying to do stuff when it comes to, like, campaigns or stuff is the worst. Because I'm not a very busy person anymore. I used to be very busy. Now I'm typically not busy until I exactly need to be not busy. And then suddenly I have a million things to do. It's crazy.
I haven't looked at my email all day. I'm proud.
Oh my god, not having to answer emails. Imagine.
Not even have to worry about the contents of them. I'm not. You know what? My coworkers got this. I don't gotta think about it.
If I'm receiving emails, no, I'm not.
They don't send me a Teams message, then it doesn't matter. Tell me about it when I get back.
They can still send you a Teams message even when you're off?
I mean, it's a small company.
I guess that's true. That's understandable. God, I can't believe the word scrum has entered the workforce. I
don't have scrums.
No, but I was blessed with the knowledge. Just cursed, not even blessed. Cursed with the knowledge that is a thing people are doing. It's fucking story points? What does that mean? What does any of that mean? None of that.
My company's too small to care about any of that.
But, like, why is the... it's just a new era of corporate lingo that just is new words for time allocation and resource allocation. And meetings. That's all it is. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do we keep after putting... I'm gonna sound like a boomer now. I hate it. I hate people re-justifying and redesigning the wheel for these things that people hate, and then they just repackage it in a new name, and people still hate it. But they're like, but it's a new thing! Look! It makes me want to merge without looking.
So funny.
It's really funny, actually.
I was about to make a reference to a YouTube poop that uses that as a source, but then I realized it wouldn't be that funny because then I would just be saying it to a beat.
What?
YouTube poop.
Makes me think of another
YouTube poop music
Family
video.
Guy-based YouTube poop that I absolutely cannot repeat on stream.
You know what? Not gonna ask, because you can't repeat it on stream.
There are so many good YTPMVs out there. None of them are intelligible to anybody, and several of them are my vocal stems.
No, it's not that one.
It's not that
one. Hold on, I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
As a reminder.
I'm assuming the content is not good, because it's Family Guy, and oftentimes Family Guy content can be not good.
Is it...
Drop it in Bloodlord's chat so I can see it.
Is it Mario Galaxy, or is it Yoshi's Island?
It's Yoshi's Island.
Okay, cool. Then I know exactly what you're fucking talking about.
So I was like, you're muted.
I was like, Peter Griffin, Family Guy. What could it possibly be? And then my brain immediately, a big light bulb floated above my head, and I was like, oh, it could only be one thing. Holy fuck!
Actually, no, we need to grab the better one. This one's a little too shitpost.
This one sucks so bad!
This is an actual YTPMV.
Not this one!
Man, this
one is so
really
much
funny
worse,
to everyone
though.
watching. So I'm gonna orally describe what these videos are to the viewers.
No, you fucking won't.
It's Peter Griffin, and
No.
and he's there's sort of like a Yoshi's Island song in the background, right? And it's animated in SFM Team Fortress, which is weird, and it's sort of like frame by frame, so he's sort of moving, and the content of what he's saying.
By the way,
oh god, I actually don't know.
I know it's a CTF. I think it's a 5 CP map.
That map?
Yeah.
This is back and forth capture points.
Okay, you're right. It's a 3 CP map.
No, it's A, B, C, D, and E.
Oh, okay.
I love the alphabet. I love the alphabet so much. Anyways, he's talking about how much he loves petting his dog Brian.
So you know how the people used AI to voice over songs? It's that one AI thing but it's Peter Griffin moaning. I will not be describing the moans on camera. You'd have to give us more Twitch donos for that.
You couldn't make
This is not an 18+ stream. We have to stop talking about this.
I mean, it's what's in the video. I didn't describe it in any other way.
You know, I was thinking about this earlier, actually, and it's just kind of wild the way that, like, this is not an 18+ stream, Melody says.
Yes.
20 minutes after I describe brutal spider torture.
Yeah, but it's just, like, gruesome, so it's PG-13.
That's
still fun. Isn't that good? Isn't it good that that's what we draw the line at?
It really shows the sort of puritanical origins of just kind of Canada and U.S. society.
Broadcasting
I love you
in
saying
general.
that because this is the most blasphemous fucking campaign imaginable. You understand that, right? Like, this campaign is legitimately just blasphemy, blasphemy, blasphemy over and over again.
If you showed this module to Christian mothers in the 80s, Dungeons and Dragons would have gotten banned by the U.S. government.
They would have actually disintegrated right in front of you, though, so they wouldn't. The ban would never happen because they'd be like, "We need to show you proof of this, sir," and they'd be like, "All right, show me the thing. I am Father Bilbo Baggins of fucking
And then it's the
Catholicism."
Indiana Jones
And
scene.
They
It's
would,
the
he
they
would
would
see it,
start
he would-
screaming and turn to dust.
Yeah, the Lost Ark would have killed him real big.
No,
What
I
do
should
you know?
really get a break screen because we're just kind of gonna be staring at like this exact screen where we're all nicely positioned on the bottom and the top.
Put the Dusty Puppy up whenever we're at break.
I was
Yeah.
thinking I could move
Be a
you
good
to the
break
start
screen.
screen, but Caleb just got back.
Yeah, but you can have the Dusty Puppy here too.
Where did I put it?
It won't be distracting.
With the party all back.
No! Someone's saying in the vocal stem, you can't do that! You can't do that one! Not on Twitch! No!
I'm not saying the word. I'm saying I'm stopping at that part.
Yeah, the regular.
Playing a
the-
dangerous
Holly,
fucking
I will
game.
warn you that Holly has
It's
done this
sort of
already several
just
times.
fun.
Yeah, you just didn't hear me.
It's the catchiest song in the world too. I hate that so much. Oh, I love
Oops, I
Yoshi's
moved to the
Island.
sand.
Huntergar closes his eyes as he enjoys one
Sand.
final morsel before
Like
gently returning
alpha
his
and
napkin
linear
and spoon to the
space.
table.
Oh
He,
yes.
he methodically straightens them as he clears his throat. He slowly massages his temples, straining the stitches on his stitch skull.
Graves thinks about how those are going to need to be restitched, and some poor bastard's going to have to do that.
Puns thinks about
And
how
then places
that.
his-
So Puns thinks about how that reminds him of his dad, who also had stitches on his skull.
And then places his palms on the table and snaps open his eyes. I don't know why they work that way.
That's so intense. What the fuck?
I don't
He
know
just
why they
hands
work
You
flat
just
on the
wake up
table.
from a deep sleep.
I don't know. He's kind of an intense man.
He is.
I hope you enjoyed the meal. As I've mentioned, I'll have to later pay for this pleasure. But I'm sure that it was all quite enjoyable to everyone.
I
He
ate too
steals
much.
another
Like,
glance at his spoon.
as I said, I ate too much and I'm miserable. So I'm already kind of regretting it.
Fantastic! I'm glad to hear.
And she makes like a loud sigh.
But for now, I think we have important matters to discuss.
Yes, you mentioned something about a follower of yours.
Indeed, I recently learned of an apparent plot to introduce some strange substance, poisons even perhaps, to Geb's food supply. Plot not involved not just any remote farm, would undoubtedly be shipped overseas and be really no concern of mine, rather. It was a farm that supplies Kraterge itself, including this very temple, and the meals you all just enjoyed. You all know what I speak of. However,
Yes.
this is where the plot thickens, as it were. You see, word of this plot did not reach me by way of our mutual acquaintance, the esteemed reanimator Mistress Burley Aldoli.
Pardon?
I learned of this plot from a member of my own congregation.
What's the expression on this man right now?
Grave.
Oh! Graves is going to lean in.
How did they? Vic, sorry, Vic clears her throat, but that was actually me clearing my throat in character.
Yeah.
How did they come to learn of it then? We aren't a very chatty bunch.
No. Yeah, I was thinking this. Except no smile.
It's difficult for our worshipies to keep secrets from us, I'm sure.
For our esteemed viewers, it's a gif of Gendo Ikari.
Mm-hmm.
My acolytes are quite skilled, and it is easy to recognize when one has grown accustomed to our ministration and requires extra attention. One such congregant is a man named Dakron. He's a member of a Grey Dirge gang called the Bone Shards, as well as a member of our temple. But it did not concern us. It's really something of a pathetic group, little more than a struggling batch of ruffians, largely unworthy of our attention, so I assumed. Seems the group has a new leader. This individual is the one who plots to poison Grey Dirge's food supply. Dakramat heard about this from his gang's new leader, but as he wasn't in the inner circle, he couldn't provide us any particular details. Even under, if he wore glasses just for emphasis.
You're cutting out a lot.
Hold on. Where was I?
You were talking about him somethinging his something. I assume it was adjusting his glasses for emphasis.
Yeah, but he doesn't wear them, so just imagine the vibe of that.
The vibe of that, yes.
It did, like stimming with the stitches on his skull, like pushing his hair back.
Which he also doesn't have.
This
is why I say like he's pulling his hair back.
Even under intense interrogation. Fucking I did the glasses thing when I said it. I'm not even wearing my glasses.
Awesome. So you just look like a bit of a dork. I love it.
I look like a total dork.
The disease of looking at a glasses character from Evangelion is you start doing the thing.
Yes.
I was thinking of Log Horizon specifically.
But anyways.
But also Gendo did kind of set that off on the path.
Mm-hmm.
Our modest congregation consists mostly of living people, and there are many other quick across Grey Dirge. The mass poisoning is no trifling matter. When word of what happened at Old Urgat's farm reached me, it was clear there truly was a plot against Grey Dirge, and specifically its living residents, at least. I try to keep myself and the Empty Threshold insulated from such scheme, and I'd appreciate external assistance with this investigation. Thus, I have brought you here, to share what I know. The Bone Shards are somehow connected to what has happened, and what may yet happen, if no one acts to intervene. I can tell you where their hideout is. Try not to kill all of them, if you can. If they have information on this plot, we ought to learn who was involved.
I see. And, You said one of your congregation is a part of this gang, yes?
Indeed. A man by the name of Dakrunt.
Dakrunt. Can you spell that, darling? Just in, chat or something?
Yes.
And, where would we find this Dakrunt?
He gets a bit of an evil smile. Currently, you would be in the basement of the temple you are currently dining in. I believe you likely heard him on your way.
Ah, I see. Is that a punishment of his own accord, or is that you attempting to gather information?
Atragar merely answers with a...
With a what?
A smile.
Well, I guess it's best we learn ourselves if we need to talk to the man.
Of course. So
I think you would have... I've gotten all the information I can. You'd be better suited to finding more in their hideout. I have one of the acolytes at the door will provide you with a map to find it in the twisting tunnels beneath one of the districts.
I see. Well, that would be most helpful and appreciated. When he says, is he trying to actively dissuade us from going down there to try to talk to him directly?
He's mostly just trying to say that it would be kind of a waste of your time.
Okay, and from the GM perspective, is this your opinion as well, personally?
This is me, the GM, saying you're not going to get any information out of this NPC.
Gotcha. Okay. Understood. Thank you very much.
But GM, I want to know what he looks like.
He doesn't even have a token.
I see.
Damn. Alright, let's get out of here. This place stinks.
I'm glad they gave him a name and then nothing else.
Oh, brother.
No.
Shit, let me check.
Is the one thing I do want to ask.
He doesn't even have a token.
So, from your understanding, it was.
They don't show up again.
It is the bone shards who are behind this. That is your belief.
It is the Bone Shard's new leader.
Really?
That's our understanding of the situation so far.
Okay. And to be clear, Gwen,
Yes.
from what I discovered,
Mhm.
It appears that the Bone Shards are actually in direct opposition to this gang that we saw do the thing.
That, from what you gathered for your information, the Bone Shards recently had run-ins with the gang that you have.
Okay, so I assumed run-ins meant like negative confrontations.
Yes.
Oh, that is what it is.
That's the information you have seemed to glean, is that the Bone Shards were being bullied, perhaps, by this gang with the symbol of the three-fingered hand.
I would like to sense motive Ultragar
Okay.
to see if he's attempting to obscure some kind of information, or seems like he's not being fully forthcoming with us about all this information. All right, that'll be perception, and because it's a lead that I'm pursuing, oh boy, I get a +1.
Wow.
Wow. 17.
So I'll say that passes. What's your... Actually, I guess I'm not supposed to tell you if it passes
Yeah, generally.
when you do an insight.
She can't help it. She's having too much fun.
I am. I love Bloodlords.
Technically, you only give me... Yeah.
You've dined with Otragar over the evening. The vibe you get from him is takes his duties as the head priest here very seriously. He evidently has no qualms about direct action against someone who might seek to harm, might even be a part of the harm befalling the people he sees responsibility for. Even if that's one of his own.
Okay. So
And
he does.
You don't think he's protecting anyone here?
He doesn't have any reason to be protecting anybody or like having any ulterior motives. He literally runs this temple and wants for basically nothing.
He wants them to worship
Zon Kuthon.
in peace. Like, I can't say in peace, really, but
he wants to just stay in his lane and thrive right now, and this is not good, and he has personal qualms with the fact that this is happening.
We'd like to live in.
You can see why this guy gets along with Berlin in the sense of, I'm not making waves. I've got a good life here, and I'd like to keep it that way. These guys are fucking with that.
Yeah.
Could you go deal with them?
Okay.
And I'll be very grateful.
Well, we shall happily give ourselves to you in this moment then. I see no reason not to, and perhaps it will give us a better understanding of what the motivations are behind these people.
You know, I was gonna say I wouldn't like to do that before dinner, but we did eat, so.
You did eat. Your food baby is showing. Oh my God, Vicht, it's almost cartoonish.
Please don't say it like that, Jesus.
What? Why?
I don't.
I'm saying you look a little bloated. I'm sorry. Jesus.
Yes, I know, but baby does not give a good image in my
Computer,
mind.
show me furry inflation.
No!
You must know that
the last thing I hear.
You will be fine, Hskoro.
Hey, Graves, you must know that, I don't know if it's a full null thing. Null birth is not a very nice topic, even implied.
Oh, I will ask you maybe never, but if I do later, I will get you to clarify. In the meantime, Ultragar, thank you so much for being forthcoming with this and inviting us here. It is deeply appreciated. You... Perhaps one more question before we go. If you are willing. Okay. You have spoken with Lady Haldoli before.
Indeed, I count her among one of my best acquaintances here in Grey Dirge, I think.
That is good to hear, because perhaps then you would have a better understanding of this question than she did. She is a very cheery, possibly the most benevolent woman in this area, which maybe perhaps is not saying much about the character of people in Geb, but I digress. She believes she has no enemies. I have reason to suspect that whoever did this to her farm, either, as you said, has something against Grey Dirge and Greater Geb as a whole, or has something against her. You wouldn't happen to know of any people you would consider having a particular grudge with her?
No, I can't say I do. Being the only Bloodlord in town means that she is quite safe havened from the usual politicking and espionage work that goes on with that sort of intrigue.
She said as much as well.
The reality is that there really isn't anyone within maybe.
Are you looking at a map right now?
I'm trying to think of how to say it within.
Would you say it's in between? Would you say it's in between Argentina and Ethiopia?
You can't say a decade.
One of those understands that. What?
You can't say a decade of kilometers, and my brain kind of hit him.
10 kilometers?
I was saying it as like within decades of kilometers. That's not a word.
I don't know what you mean? Decades of kilometers?
Yeah, like units of 10 kilometers.
Yeah, that's why I said 10 kilometers.
Yeah, but
oh, you're like,
those.
What would the tens of kilometers be? Kilo. Oh, there's a measurement above.
I can't imagine anyone this side of Geb, really, who would be powerful enough even to oppose her in such a way.
I see. Very well.
There, I figured it out.
So this likely, you think, has something to do with the Quick.
It seems to be the main target, a poisoning. I mean, it can't really affect the undead terribly well.
It depends on the poison, but generally, yes. Alright, well, thank you. It is appreciated.
Depends on the poison, yes, but the medium...
That is true. Not many skeletons are as big eaters as, I look to Rodney, who has been fake drinking ginger ale this entire time.
Yeah, you think I've cracked open this fucking can? You better hope not. This is prop. This is fucking merchandise now.
I see. Your prop precedes itself. Alright. Well, thank you for the dinner. It was very good. I especially like the fresh blood, but I hope that was not harvested from your
What did you say? The fresh bug?
the fresh blood.
Oh, yeah.
And then she says, I hope that wasn't harvested from, like, implying that it was some of his followers.
Pleasant though, if it was. I can have some made up for you next time.
No, you know what? That is perfectly fine. We should get going, actually. Thank you so much for hosting us. We will come back to you with our results when we do.
I'll leave an open can on the table.
Yeah,
Just let me know if you want more of this.
I will be in contact. Thank you very much.
Did you actually plant ginger back at the house, by the way, Rodney? You don't know what... Oh, you don't know what any of them are?
I just grabbed seeds.
So what, we're going to just have a bunch of random fucking plants at the house? I assumed you were
they were like all the same kind of seed. They all look the same.
I mean, okay, well... Hopefully we can get stock of ginger. Do you know any place nearby that has ginger? Oh, I continue asking him about this. Dr. Graves seems very, very enthusiastic about making ginger ale, or at least the ability to make ginger ale.
Well, ginger is a good medicinal herb after all.
Yes, it settles the stomach.
Yeah.
It also brings a lot of pain to wounds. Don't let them fucking not know about that. That's the important part right now.
Are you kidding? Do you not... I'm not gonna say that out loud, oh my god. Anyways.
Yeah, so, everyone would like to take 60 experience points.
Yippee!
Yippee, yay, yay!
Put us all at 138.
1738.
And
That's not true.
The party is faced with their first crossroads.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You have 2 leads now.
Wait, what's the other lead?
Have investigating the bone shard hideout, and you have a key to Great Urge Bank.
Oh,
I mean, I know where I wanna go.
You know...
I'm thinking of the third option. I'm quitting this job and I'm gonna go be a backup dancer.
Yes, of course.
The
What, are
hell?
you...
What are you, Lil Ricky?
Ah, right.
I sort of assumed that he was the one that was the subservient in the relationship.
Are you kidding me? This guy's gonna be a star.
Sure, of course. Now, the question is... Okay, out of character, I want to ask, Gwen?
Hi.
Do we only ever get to pick one?
No. The game expects you to do both.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, because I was like, Graves is going to be super conflicted because she genuinely wants to not have people get sick. And clearly these guys are furthering that motive, so... Now, I do assume that many of you are curious about what lies in those bank vaults, especially because it is going to be the more profitable of the 2 excursions.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I'm saying, which one would you like to do first?
I mean, the bank.
Okay, I assumed again, but I was just asking. Hskoro?
The bank.
Hmm.
I have gone through and looked at the entrance.
You
Wait,
have?
hold on, did you tell me about that?
He has not yet. This is the first time he's brought it up.
You've been casing the joint without me?
You were planning on casing the joint without the rest of us?
I was told to case the joint.
Honestly, I'm not,
Yeah.
that's some initiative, alright. You can you might be getting a little bit of a bonus because of that.
I believe we are all going to be splitting what gains we have from that excursion evenly.
Yeah, what we find will be split amongst us equally.
You didn't say that
God,
last
This
time.
building here is the bank.
You didn't say that last time, Graves.
I believe I did. I was specifically the one who asked that we all split everything evenly. And then we did. Good for me.
Yeah, we'll
No,
make sure to split
Vicht-
everything in the vault equally.
No, Vicht pulls out their own gold and points to it.
Yes, and? You have money, congratulations. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah,
Are you still holding that gold out?
Yes.
Hskoro is reaching for it.
Vicht, like, very normally puts it back in the bag.
He stops.
You know, it wasn't an offer. I was trying to talk about how Graves helped me pay to make a spyglass and then sell it.
Yes, I did not expect even to be paid back in return. But I was.
It was
thank
much
you.
money.
Oh, I do not care about these things.
Okay. Then it was a
She
nice
got a, like-
gesture.
Yes, it was. Thank you. I already said thank you earlier. I don't... Is this... Am I crazy?
You were the one being weird about it.
Anyways, we'll share. We'll each take an equal share of whatever's in the vault. Whatever's at the front desks.
What are you trying to dance around, Rodney?
I mean, that's where the money is.
What is it that you want?
Look, I've been wanting to get in this joint for a while.
Mm-hmm, yes.
I'm after what's in the safe deposit boxes.
Was that not just more money?
Well, some people keep their valuables
People put
in
some
there.
very varied items in safe deposit boxes.
I
Sometimes-
And
suppose.
Sometimes
when the bank went bankrupt, bank
Yes.
got shut down.
Mhm.
Most of the bank got cleared out. Looters taking furniture, whatever they can not nail down. One of the things that's been relatively untouched, even before by people taking things out, most people did not clear out their safety deposit boxes.
Well, then, how about this? Yes, you could theoretically just loot all those yourself and sell them for profits while everyone gets gold. But there are some things there that may be not only worth more than their weight in gold to others, but worth their weight in gold more to specific people here. What if Hskoro finds a weapon more suited for him?
I don't think you can fit a weapon into a safety deposit box.
It depends on how big these are.
How big are the safety deposit boxes usually in banks?
They can be varying sizes depending on the
It
bank.
depends on what you. It can be
Yeah, but
like a
this
shelf.
bank.
It can be just like shelves, or it can be a whole like box.
In the Grey Dirge Bank, they're like private vaults.
Ah, yeah, I guess that could be something in there. Although I don't expect anyone other than like artifacts, like ancient familial stuff.
I mean, those could
It
be
would be
quite...
very weird for that
Imagine
type
if
of thing
there...
to be in there.
Imagine if there were a pair of glasses that let some people see in darkness. Would that not be more useful for me or Vicht than for yourself?
No,
What
I
the
could
hell? I
sell
can
that
see
to
in
somebody.
darkness.
Oh, good, just me then. Awesome.
I cannot
Yeah, I
see
don't have
darkness.
Okay, but you see what I mean. Some of these things will be more useful in the hands of the people who are willing to help you on various excursions that you
Yeah,
go.
I'd be willing to delegate the items that I find in the safety deposit boxes.
Rodney.
That reminds me,
Mhm.
Big Rodney.
Yes.
I would like snake oil.
Okay. You got the cash?
How much?
We go
Oh.
double check the price of snake oil again.
Oh my god. Okay, while you're doing that, I'm just going to put this
Vicht
out
is
there
like-
once again.
Vict is like leaning from behind Hskoro and just like throwing up like numbers with her fingers and like rapidly changing them to be like
oh, I
3,
gotta like actually
6,
check. All right.
2.
All right. 3
5.
gold. I don't know how to tell you. That's only a 25% markup from base price.
Rodney, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to
All right.
cause you so much severe bodily harm. It's unbelievable.
Fine. 2
Do you
gold, 5
understand
silver.
what your partner was?
You're haggling me down. I'm making almost nothing off of this because I respect you.
Okay, I know what the actual price of your snake oils are.
How much do you
And-
think it costs to make this?
Hey, Gwen, what was the mummy guy pricing them at?
Oh, great question.
Less than that, probably.
Actually, it was like double what Rodney's offering.
Fuck.
I don't
The
know how to
mummy
tell
guy
you.
is- the
Snake
mummy
oil
guy
is
kinda
2
fuck-
snake gold costs 2 gold to produce.
Wait, you actually hold on. This is a real thing?
Oh yeah, every snake oil item that Regef has, is a real item.
Yeah, they're all real items.
What?
Hskoro gives you the 2 gold, 5 silver.
2 gold,
Oh my
5
god, snake oil is actually 2 gold.
I pass you the vial of snake oil.
Wait, this is real? I thought this was a joke.
No,
It is. But
I mean, it's a
also-
bit, but no, I'm selling snake oil of
Oh my
snake.
god.
It
this
helps you
whole-
feel better.
This whole time, I thought you were...
It has
Oh.
realistically, it makes you feel better for a little
I
while.
can't believe I actually forgot. I thought you meant snake oil, not snake oil.
I mean,
It's
I
not...
also sell snake oil.
Okay, but it's not supposed to be oil from a snake.
I mean, you just don't know the right snakes.
No, it's called snake oil because the entire point with it used to be a homemade remedy that people did not believe in. That's why the thing is called the thing. Oh my
yeah,
god.
I produce it from snakes.
You have been selling a product that actually alleviates suffering, and this entire time I have been furious at you for it. You know what? Sorry. You know what? I'm sorry.
You know, this whole time, I've also been confused. I thought you meant serpent oil.
I mean, that is also a form of snake oil that I sell.
Serpent oil is a
Wait,
different
you sell
thing.
serpent oil? Like
Yeah,
the
I
stuff that
I
turns...
pull out a vial of snake oil.
that- You mean
Yes,
that stuff
no.
turns things into snakes?
I mean, yeah, it's an oil of snake.
No, serpent oil. The
Yeah.
item that turns... if you
Yeah,
put
you
it on a
take this, you
rocket...
pour it onto it, it turns into a snake, and then it turns back into oil when it's done.
Okay, I don't believe
Oh.
that. I don't
No,
believe
no,
that.
that one's real. That's what I thought it... That's what I thought
No, I
Rodney
know
was
that
selling.
it exists. I don't believe that that is that, because that is worth more than anything we have come across.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't sell it. You would sell it to a good recipient. You would... If
What
you were
would
to
I
rub...
roll to know if that was an oil of turns you to snakes?
Well, it doesn't work
What?
like that.
Fuck, let me check your inventory, Rodney.
It's right there.
Yeah, which one is this?
Consumables, third from the top.
Okay.
Admittedly, snake
consumable
oil does not
magical
actually
oil.
heal anything, but at least it makes people feel better.
No, the
Yeah, as I
serpent...
said, it is a brief respite from one's ailments.
no,
I think you're misunderstanding what serpent oil is.
I
No,
know
we're talking
what
about
serpent
snake.
oil.
We're talking about the other snake.
Talking about snake oil, different
I
thing.
know, but when I was talking about serpent oil, you were getting it wrong. It doesn't turn people
Yes.
into snakes, it turns little objects into snakes.
I was having an
Yeah,
ASI.
it turns things into snakes and then turns back into oil. It's snake oil.
Yes. Serpent.
Darling, what do I roll to figure what this fucking thing is?
I think it would be occultism.
Okay, I do have that actually. And I have it pretty good. What is this?
God damn, babe.
Yeah.
Well,
Rodney?
What is he
That's it.
holding right now?
He's holding snake oil that turns a small object into a snake.
Oh, the one that turns. Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
it's the lesser variety, but it still does.
What is this thing called in Pathfinder?
Serpent
It's
oil.
called serpent oil lesser.
Serpent oil lesser. You're so annoying. I love this so much.
It's snake
I thought you were
oil.
fucking with me again.
I have like 5 items in my inventory that I all call snake oil.
Oh,
They're all oils that come from a snake.
Graves,
I
why
see.
would I lie to you?
no, I know it exists. I just thought it was the kind that could turn living things into snakes. That's a different thing.
No, I have no idea if Rodney has that, and if he does, I don't know why you would use it on his Hskoro.
Why did you
I don't-
spend so much money on this?
Spend?
Spend.
Oh, wait, you actually make these?
I mean, I had a dealer for a while.
I see. So what you stole from him then?
No, he just gives me. At the time, I was sort of acting as a middleman. I sell product. He gets a portion of the cash. I get a portion of the cash.
Um,
He went
What-
to jail. I went to jail. I knew the secret hiding spot where he kept the last little bit of the merchandise.
Is your partner perhaps undead in some way?
Yeah, how'd you guess?
Fucking Geb, that's
It's Geb.
No, I mean, yes, but okay. I will say this.
Does your partner have all his skin?
Why are you saying?
Well,
Why
that's
are you
20
asking?
questions.
We're not playing Hangman.
Yeah, we're not playing fucking 20 questions about my criminal escapades, which I did not do, by the way.
Dude, Vic like snaps and is like, dang it, I'm just trying to have some fun on the walk home.
Okay,
Anyways, I do have to go take care of the snakes again today at some point. I did earlier, but I got not today. I already did it earlier. I got to do that again tomorrow.
I was just asking because I believe I have found someone that you happen to have a familiarity with.
They got a name.
Oh god, what was it again?
I don't fucking remember.
It was really good. It was really fucking awesome.
It was one word.
Gauze.
It's like
Gauze.
Gauze.
I was
It
thinking
was
like bandages or stitches. And I was
Yeah.
like,
No, I said gauze and I was really proud of it.
Two Z's.
Gauze. A mummy.
You met Gauze?
I did.
That's
yes.
not my fucking dealer. That's the guy that ratted us out.
Ah, I see.
He was on
Well-
competition. Where did you fucking find that at?
Well,
Where the fuck did you find that guy?
before you get mad, he informed me of something very interesting. I caught him because he was selling the same things that you have been hauling
The
around.
fucking course he is.
For double the price, by the way.
He always thought we didn't sell it high enough.
Right. I'm not super keen on telling you where he is right yet, because I do want to say he has a lot of information about the gangs in this city and may be able to actually help us out with this investigation more. But if you want to say, oh, I don't know, break his balls just a little bit.
Oh, that's not the only thing that's gonna get fucking broken. I'm gonna break his snakes.
How do you? I look up at Hskoro and suddenly look like really worried.
Or just looks down at you with the same expression he's always got, undeterred by snake breakage.
Okay.
Is that
Great
an
snake.
innuendo, or are you actually just
No,
gonna break
shut
snakes?
the Bonabel.
Where do
No,
you think he gets his fucking oil?
I hope not from the kind of snake Bonabel's talking about. Okay, hold on.
I really hope this is not the last thing I hear.
Hskoro has one catchphrase.
He does. That's the only thing he says, ever.
It's really good. Yeah, I mean,
My favorite
if you
thing.
need a catchphrase, it's a really good catchphrase.
It has
okay.
been.
All I'm saying is he seems to be very informed on the current everything. If you want to antagonize and perhaps manipulate him, I can give you his details. All I ask is you do not kill him, and you do not tell him I sent you.
Oh, we certainly gets to get some things manipulated.
Again, this you
Like the
said it
position of his fucking limbs.
still sounds like a euphemism for something, but I will give you his location. Just don't bring up me, although he seems scared of me as well. So, I tell Rodney where he lives.
Rodney has acquired the address of a rival.
Are you sure
No.
you want to? So you're telling me the next thing that we're doing is you're giving Rodney the address to the person that they despise most, and then we're gonna take Rodney to a bank, and you expect him to stay with us when we go to help some people?
I expect you to
No,
be willing.
this is a give and take relationship. You gave
Yes.
me the address of someone I've been looking for the past few days ever since I got out.
Mhm.
I'll help you with your thing.
Good, excellent, and be willing to share a little bit here. I'm not expecting you to not take anything, but I want people to actually have access to things that perhaps will be useful to them. That is all I am asking.
Yeah, if something's not useful to me or Hskoro specifically, it will be divvied out to everyone who is best useful.
She rolls her eyes. That
What I'm
is.
saying is we have first dibs.
That is about as good as I am going to get. There will likely be an argument later, but for now, this is acceptable. Also, one quick question: why did he rat you out. You said he was your competition, but I
Yes, he's
feel
a fucking.
But why compete in snake oil, of all things? It's so easy to make.
You think this is easy? Have you tried taking care of a snake? Have you tried taking care of these snakes? They're very fickle creatures.
Why do you get it from a snake? You can synthesize it with common chemicals.
From a snake!
You
Snake
can make
oil!
something functionally identical without taking oil from the snake.
You're of that fucking that fake shit.
It's not fake, it is medicine.
You think it's medicine?
It feels different on the scales when it's natural.
Oh my god. It is it does not heal anything, it is a topical oil. But it is medically synthesized. Oh my god,
you can never seen true snake oil.
You can get it from plants. I'm going to maul you to death with my bare hands.
Look, I know snake oil. The best snake oil and the purest snake oil comes from snakes. Why do you think it's called that in the first place?
I don't think Dr. Graves has seen a snake.
I am looking at one right now!
I am
In which
Archie.
direction?
If you want to analyze the pureness of my snake oil, feel free to go ahead. You seem so sure that your plant shit is so much better.
I'm not saying it's better, I'm just saying why go through all of this trouble with the snakes?
Do you know how many people buy pure value oil of snake?
Oh my god. This is it. This is where the vampirism takes over, and I burn in the sun. And I die. I die here. I die here. God? Are you there? This is when you do it. This is the
Which
time.
one?
You must specify.
Let's just go to the fucking bank.
Thank you. And I will be showing you my snake oil, and you will find it better than that plant stuff.
Do not disturb the small finger creatures.
The what?
What?
And he does not extrapolate until you get to the bank.
What the
Oh my
fuck
god,
is
there are
that?
small fingered creatures. Oh my god, old, bald,
A creature!
balding, bald.
There we go.
Sorry to derail the session with snake.
No, that was so much fun.
And I think outside of the Grey Dirge Bank, ready to embark on their next dungeon, that is where we're going to leave off for the party.
Yay!
Till next week.
Till next week. Buy
How much
snake oil!
Buy snake oil, it's very good for you. Don't buy snake oil. It's not good for you. You can't
Don't
oil
buy
snakes in
that
real
guy's
life.
snake oil. Buy my snake oil.
It's
It's
the
better and
quenchiest.
more pure.
It'll quench
Straight
you.
from the snake. It'll
Oh,
quench,
hey.
it'll quench you.
It'll quench you.
The funny
Oh,
part is you're
hey.
not supposed to drink it. That's like the really funny part is you're not supposed to
I mean,
drink
yeah,
it.
it's more of a topical ointment. It also
Yes,
does
it's-
really good at sort of repairing like hair follicles.
But
Makes
you
it nice
know-
and shiny.
You know what, though? I bet this in particular is actually really good if you drink it for like a sore tummy that you don't like have anything else to do with. And like that'll just go away on its own, right? Like that's what this kind of thing does. It's like a numbing agent.
Anyways, bye stream.
Bye stream.
Bye, stream.
That's fun.
Oh, put us in the title screen.
Put
Wait,
us on
wait,
the
yeah,
title
title
screen.
screen. Title screen. Oh my god, we are getting a ton of bots today. Sorry, everybody.
Wait, there were
Yep,
bots?
I was about to say something with that.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Yeah, we
Twice.
had one early on in the stream while I wasn't looking
I'm-
at chat, and then we had one just now.
Yeah,
I let Mel know about the first one.
yeah, they've been killed. Don't worry, I've murdered them.
Thank you,
Ew.
Caleb, because I was not attentive enough. I'm sorry.
The
It's
second
not
one
like I could
saw.
do anything about it because I'm a VIP, not a mod.
Yeah,
I
don't
should
worry.
probably have it open on another monitor.
This is why I asked Tidy for mod privileges.
Yes. Well, thank you all for coming. Make sure to leave good comments about the VOD so that we don't just have to look at bots all day.
And
See y'all next time.
wait, put up Dusty Puppy Tuesday first.
Okay, you're right. Where do I put?
Puppy
Oh fuck! It's off the
Tuesday.
screen. Oh
But
god.
it's not Tuesday.
Find him.
Grab it.
It literally is Tuesday.
Grab it.
Oh my god, you're fucking right.
Caleb.
It is Tuesday.
No shit! I'm moving the wrong things. Oh god! You almost saw. You
Oh,
almost saw my
shit.
choices again.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh god. There's an earthquake. Everybody, there's an earthquake.
Like,
The stream is going through an earthquake.
No, the snakes!
No.
They're sensitive to
It's
that!
too late. It's over. We have to end stream. We have to end stream right now before the earthquake. The
Yeah.
earthquake.